Hello, everyone, and welcome to Varsity 2022. It's not looking good for Oxford. In fact, there's no chance for Oxford to win the event, given that we've lost Overwatch and CSGO and Valorant. But that is not going to stop us from continuing to play the games that we've played, or intending to play, actually. And
So, we're here for
both teams playing for Pride and
nothing else.
but that was a pretty interesting game. On like last year we won 9-1
in terms of games played.
in terms of game plays. Unfortunately, there's no second, third team showdown. But we'll that.
Apparently we're having some audio issues, so we're just gonna pick these up when we're talking. So yeah, I mean, I think so far the casting has been fairly respectful, and I'm here to change that with a lot of trash talk. So hopefully, at least this game won't be a bot game. I'm feeling very confident for the Cambridge players. But yeah, how about you guys give me the rundown of the Oxford players first of all?
In top lane we have Nico or Jukebox, and in jungle we have Funky Skunk, Daniel. We have Packer in mid. We have Latres, who unfortunately got COVID, just so he can't be with us playing in person. So he's sad alone playing in Oxford. And there's Robin in support. So what? Can we say introduce the Cambridge squad?
Yeah, sure. So in the top lane, returning from last year, we have got Cringe Mod coming in, well known for his Gwen performances throughout NSE and Newell, I think, or maybe just one of them. We've got Che in the jungle. This guy is an absolute weapon on lessen and a whole host of picks. Mid lane, we have Professor Frink. Again, his off-meta champ pool is sure to take a lot of people by surprise. And last year's support, Hypothermia, going for a little role swap into the AD carry position. Been very consistent throughout. And then finally, veteran support player Charlotte, in the support role, of course, is again looking to carry that bot lane. Okay, what's this? Yeah, and that's the Cambridge team so far. I'm gonna put my headset on now. I think we're gonna rotate casters throughout game.
Yeah, that seems to be the plan.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to seeing some Ivor and some Ivor in the mid lane, actually.
yeah. I mean, I've heard a lot about that. Apparently, it's going to be quite a contested pick.
Oh, that was supposed to be a secret.
I mean, I think that's maybe the worst kept secret between the teams. Ivan mid.
Ivan is just promo ban now.
I don't know if it will be banned. I mean, I've seen. I'm just interested to see if someone picks it, what's going to be picked into it. Are we going to see some very sort of standard mage pick? Are we going to see something more wild?
Yeah, for sure. They've also been practicing some Senna lanes, although I think I'm anticipating they're probably intending to strong side their bot, given the matchup, the player matchups. And picking a Senna lane when you're strong siding that lane is not really what you want to be doing.
Yeah, so I think that's one of the versatile things about Senna. Obviously, you can leave it on an island, has the innate sustain in the kit, and a lot of the champs which you typically pair with it are quite beefy, unless you're going for
chance-based ones, whether it's Soraka or
Seraphine.
Yeah, I do agree. I think
last year's Varsity, Salamander had an absolutely impeccable performance. So it wouldn't surprise me if they go back to playing to that side of the map. Whilst Cambridge, if we're looking at ranks alone, Cringe Mod is the standout player here, and Che also pretty good level. We're just waiting a couple of moments before we head into picks and bans here for the first game. In case anyone missed it, yesterday we had the CSGO and Valorant. Relatively one-sided affairs in Cambridge's favour, and then today we had the Overwatch, which was a bit closer. Some pretty exciting games there. Let's have a look here. We need to do some audio
Some
setups on
audio.
your microphone. We are being told by production here. So I think we just want to have slightly lower
Yeah,
sensitivity
probably
on the
drop
microphone.
this. Less sensitive.
Please bear with us through these technical difficulties. Hopefully we'll get all the technical difficulties out on the caster desk, and then we won't get any in-game with the players themselves, because that would be a bit irritating. Production, how are we on the sound levels? Still need to lower the
Yeah, lower.
sensitivity.
Okay.
I think you're increasing it, no?
Test. Well, no.
I don't know. It's picking up my voice.
I was
for me.
picking up you,
Yeah.
I think. That's what was occurring.
Alright, if we go here. Now try and talk. Oh, that's
Sound
picking
check.
up.
Yeah.
Well. What has changed between the games to lead us to this moment? Hopefully, we'll be done soon. We're good? Sounds good?
Yeah.
Oh, very good, very good. Okay, so we are just waiting now for the teams to be ready. I'm just gonna check what's going on. And we thank you for your patience. Is there anything in particular you think Oxford are going to try and do to win this game? Anything?
Well, I think the secrets are all out. If you know about the secret technology.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, we've got
Although maybe there's something that I haven't heard of that they've been testing.
Okay.
Soraka, maybe.
And is there any particular matchup you're hoping to focus on? Do you think which will be particularly interesting?
Well, I think it's probably we're looking at split map sort of scenario. If anything is interesting, it's probably going to be mid lane determining where they go, the timers, their roams, which side of the map gets the stronger lead, basically.
Yeah, no, and I think that what you said about the split map certainly could be happening. I don't know if we're going to see any sort of late invades, top side for Cambridge, bot side for Oxford. Whether we'll get
perhaps
full split map or if we'll just get partial, pathing opposite directions. Yeah, I'm really interested to see if we get any of these sort of because it's not really power picks we're discussing right now. It's more these niche, not quite cheese picks, but less meta picks. Whether they'll be the focus of the bans, or if we'll see something similar to what we do in competitive. Zeri bans, Lucian bans, Talia bans on the red side. A bit more flexibility on blue side.
be surprised if Cambridge doesn't ban Victor. That's something I'd.
Okay.
That's typically like an auto ban. It's one of Casper's signature picks in the mid lane. Always hard carries with it.
Okay. So yeah, we'll see. Are we going to see Victor?
As well.
Maybe we'll end up with Victor versus Ivan. That would be an exciting
Victor versus
one
Ivan.
for sure. Okay. Do you want to get up the proxy chat? Okay. Oxford is saying they're ready. Cambridge, are we? I hope we're ready. Okay, both sides have said they're ready, and there are various things going on with our production again. Are we good to start the game? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, that is loud in my ears. And we are into Champ Select here for Game 1 of the League of Legends Varsity here. Cambridge on the blue side, and that is
ban expected.
an expected ban, as we say. You're gonna have to tell me how to say everyone's names here.
Well,
Who's
it's Marek.
okay? Marek the
Marek is
ADC.
Latches.
The Xayah ban, pretty expected. Gwen, one of Cringemod's most played champions here, potentially also a flex. And that is met by another ban, or it could be a potential jungle ban. The Wukong here.
Yep. I think that's targeted at Daniel. He's been playing a lot of Wukong lately.
Is that Funky Skunk?
Yeah, that's jungler.
Okay, so again, relatively expected bans so far, and double ban. Huge respect being paid here to Cringemod so far. The Akshan and the Gwen going through. Will we see the trifecta by adding in a Camille or a Gnar ban? And finally, Cambridge. What are they going to ban here third?
Senna, interesting.
Okay, so we did talk about the center a little bit, being quite a big pick for the Oxford bot lane potentially, allowing a lot of flexibility. So we're going to get some relatively standard bot lane matchups possibly now.
Yeah, most likely. Unless they pull out Chorakan. This is something I've definitely scrimmed
Wow,
against.
and the Lulu ban coming through. Charlotte obviously known for that champion. And the Nunu hover, the disco Nunu hover, paying homage to Cambridge's jungler last year maybe, who got the quadra kill. Into the way of the game, chasing a pentakill. Things happen.
That was...
As someone in that game, I can say it was not particularly fun to experience it, but there we go. First pick Karma. And Karma, one of the more flexible champs in the game, certainly could go
It's
to
a three-way flex or four-way flex if
you're
willing to put it in bot lane.
Personally, if I'm on the Cambridge side, I'm probably hoping it's Charlotte on this champion. I don't think you want to put Cringe Mod on a supportive pick, and we're going to see an aggressive lane coming out here.
Nautilus.
What are they going to pair with it? There's Viego's open for jungle if they want it. They can go for something like a Kai'Sa, go for that all-in lane, maybe even a Draven if Latrez is feeling it. And we wish them the best.
I see a Zac bot lane.
A Zac bot lane. Is that something that's been tested in the Oxford camp?
It's something I've heard of. Oh, Tristana.
Okay.
Technically, it could be going mid.
Yeah, again, a very reasonable flex pick in the current meta, but given the Nautilus shown already, unless they're sort of looking to pick a Kai'Sa later down the line, I think that Tristana pairs quite nicely with the Nautilus. Are either of these particularly big picks for the side of Oxford?
Not huge per se, but I reckon they're saving the spice for last. Ivern being hovered by Cambridge. That's probably a meme hover.
It could be a very realistic pick here. I mean, so far, Kai'Sa Karma not the most standard bot lane combination.
Yeah, it's a little...
And I think this is quite logical. There's already been 2 bans thrown at Cringe Mod here. He's been playing the Gnar for a while. If they ban out Camille and Gnar, then we're going down the tier list.
Yeah, Gnar can engage when he has Mega Form.
We need to change the stream title because apparently it's still Overwatch. Tom Kench hover coming in here. I doubt that will be the pick unless there's some Nautilus flexes.
Yeah, no.
And
Shen.
Shoebox saying, I'm not going to win, you know, hard versus Cringe Mod. I'm just going to pick some utility, pick a global champ. And now both teams...
Makes sense.
Both teams yet to pick a jungler here. Jungle dropping to 4-5 is quite a rarity in the current meta. A lot of champions still open though.
The weak fear the shadows.
Pain removed from the side of Cambridge.
Yeah, so again with Che, this is a very much a Che pick here. The Kayn and lessen are probably expected bans coming out from Oxford. But again, a lot of the power picks in the jungle are still open. Viego, Lilia, Xin Zhao, so many things are open at the moment. And I can only imagine they'll be holding the last pick for mid lane here. Unless they want to pick the Ivern themselves.
They could do something like Ivern Diana, Ivern Olaf. But that does leave them. They're picking the Olaf.
Yeah, I would.
High physical damage.
I wouldn't mind a Yasuo Diana here for the side of Oxford. They've already got a comp which wants to go in with the Tristan and Nautilus. They want someone who Shen can ult onto. Diana Yasuo is a good combo for that. But we're going to see now with Warwick banned away actually by Cambridge.
Yep.
Quite.
That's another niche Daniel pick. In fact, that was played in the Poppy game last year.
Wow, and we're seeing a Shyvana pick. This is quite a risky pick here. If they can't get a sort of lead, or not necessarily a lead, but have priority in mid to prevent Che from invading. But if that Shyvana can get through the first 6 levels, then it'll be pretty happy. Viego, as I mentioned before, really big power pick still open at this stage in the draft. And that's locked in, so relatively expected. And mid lane, Cambridge lacking a bit of magic damage at the moment. So I wonder what
They
we'll
can
see here.
always do an AP Kai'Sa thing if they want to, but against Shen, Shyvana, Nautilus, you probably don't want to be doing that.
Okay, and the gauntlet's been
Yeah,
thrown
Akali.
down. Akali, assassin picked in the mid lane, and what will Oxford answer this out with?
I mean, just Ivan.
Will we see the Ivan come out in the first game?
Probably, I mean, you just pick Victor here, no? Yeah,
Potential-
you do end up
this
with
is-
double AP mid lane.
A really
Uh,
nice Veigar angle, I have to say. A lot of engage. It's a counter match in mid, and the Swain.
Actually, the Swain pick makes a lot of sense too. You have Gnar, Viego, Akali sort of running into you. If you can drain tank them, short range on the Kai'Sa as well. Swain's actually a pretty big pick here.
Yeah, I really like the Swain pick. You have a lot of champs which want to go in, a lot of melee carries, and Kai'Sa not the highest range. Not really sure how the lane will play out here. I imagine Swain will just get the push, being in the range versus melee matchup. So Oxford, well, both sides really have lanes they can play for early. Cambridge gonna just be looking to abuse the top lane matchup, and perhaps use the Karma priority to invade. I'd imagine with that Viego pick. Mid, however, could spice things up a bit with that though.
So I'm very interested to see how Swain scales into the late game versus the team fight of Cambridge. I'm a little bit apprehensive about the Shyvana pick though, because it's a little sort of, it's not really doing what I'd imagine they'd be trying to achieve in the early game with this Tristana Nautilus lane, especially versus a ranged support.
Okay, so we are on to the Rift here for game one. On the blue hand side, we have got the Cambridge team. We're just going to toggle vision so you guys can see everything there. Just get us on direct to camera, please. And we see a 5-man stack here running bot lane from Oxford, one of the most standard level ones you'll ever see. Cambridge actually looking for the counterplay. If I'm Cambridge, I do not want this level 1 fight here. You've got a Nautilus, a Shen, so many different things, and they need to be really careful here or this could go very, very badly.
They have not been spotted yet.
Oh my goodness. They check with the sweeper, really nice.
No one's seen that.
Really nice use of the sweeper there, and oh, some bases are going down for Cambridge. They have no idea. This could be a disaster. That Cambridge moving like they have a bit of suspicion. Oh no, Frank's in trouble.
Akali.
And there the hook lands, taunt
There it
lands,
is.
and that's gonna be
Locked up and they're dead.
first blood.
First blood to the Shen. That's
I mean, it's not the first thing you want to go on, and but you know, Shen having to start taunt, not ideal.
an extra root crystal. It will help him survive this Gnar lane, especially if he's got second wind.
Yeah, for sure. Interestingly, we do have Ghost on the Shyvana and press the attack, so I expect we're going to see a sort of bruisery build. So really, I'm looking at the side of Oxford, and in terms of their damage, there's not too much as hook.
Plan bad. Nothing much will come of it.
Yep, Hail of Blades on both AD champs, so just watch for the cooldowns on that. Cambridge playing for the early push here. Expect. There's not much happening in the other lanes, as we see. In terms of jungle pathing, the junglers are doing opposite side clears. Viego pathing to the Gnar as we'd expect. There's a nice chunk coming down here.
Stand on top of B. It's one of the pots already.
Yeah, and
Level 2 secured by Cambridge bot lane.
yeah, conceded by the Oxford side there. Mid lane, Swain using his prior to get a ward on the enemy Raptors. They're now going to know Viego is coming towards that top side, the top side of the map. Lane in the middle. But yeah, nothing too crazy happening in any of the lanes just yet. Mantra Q missing, quite a high cooldown thing early on, the Mantra, of course. And Shyvana going those 3 top camps. Now just going to be clearing the bot ones. doesn't really want to be ganking 3 level 6, but Nautilus and Tristana do have the setup. Should that be necessary?
Shyvana does have the ghost.
Yeah, definitely can chase down as Flash forced in the mid lane. Nice gank there from Che. But that's not going to change too much here.
Swain not having flash on Kali at 6 can be pretty scary though, especially if Diego goes for a regank at that.
Yeah, we're looking at about 2.5 minutes before the mid laners tick over to that level 6, so I expect them to be quite careful here. Explosive charge goes down on Karma, but they're not going to follow up on that. Just looking to crush this mid wave, we imagine. As Che, he's hovering around that mid lane yet again, cancelling his base a couple of times. But I think he's going to think better of it. Oh, and he's cancelled again. If this doesn't work, a lot of time has been wasted here. But it's been such a... Well, he's staying for the Wolves now.
Would have trading in the lane. Karma, forgot what that ability's called.
I'm not sure what the name of the ability is actually.
Abilities, such weird name.
Yeah, that's like, I don't know. Is Inner Flame a Karma ability, or is that
Inner Flame,
is it-
I think, is the
Q?
is the Q. Yeah.
As you can see, not the most action-filled early game, so we're just going to be chatting about these spell names. Nice combo there, and
Ignore.
nice short
Haunted.
trade.
Point.
A good follow-up here.
10's getting stunned.
Ooh,
Oh.
this could be a turn here, and the gank in the mid lane coming through here. Ignite goes down.
No flash.
Flash
Swain.
forward.
Flash forward from Akali.
Oh,
The trade. 1v2 under tower double kill for Casper.
And that is not ideal if you're Cambridge. You invest so much in the mid lane for a double kill to go over to this Swain.
Swain's flash is going to come sooner than Akali, so there will be a window of abuse there.
Oh,
And Viego flash as well.
okay. So Cambridge, they got the crash. We're now seeing it bounce back. It's a good time for them to attack bot lane if they want, but they should see that Shyvana, well, they should know that Shyvana's coming back down. Are they going to look to try and punish this? But no, they're not looking to gank here.
Chat. Type exclamation mark cannon.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're Shyvana. You get your first 2 clears off around the 5:30, 6-minute mark. Get that early Drake stack going. Hopefully before you take too much damage in the other lanes like top lane. But ooh. It's a lot of minion damage, or potential minion damage here. Taunt lands. Empowered Q. Cringe not quite close
Good
enough.
chunk. Crashes the wave, he gets reset.
Yep, and now both Teleport and the Shen Ultimate are available here on the Oxford side. Also right now, get to base in the bot lane. Have a quick check of the gold here. 1600 here on Hypothermia. He's up about 200 so far. But we see already quite a lead emerging in that mid lane. 300 in favor of the Swain. Okay, early upgraded smite here for Che. As Frink essentially looking for a quick trade. But really nice movement here.
Mid, helping Swain push out.
Yeah, and because Cambridge were second on the base here, it's going to give the opportunity for Latrez. Is that how you pronounce that? Latrez? Latrez?
Yeah, Latrez.
To push in that extra wave. Allows Nautilus that window to roam mid. Ensures Swain can get a nice crash in. And he doesn't have the TP, so he's going to get a nice base anyway because of that wave crash. Okay, so top wave crashed here, 10 seconds till the Rift Herald spawns. Bot wave currently just being held in front of the Cambridge tower, but that will eventually push away. If I'm Cambridge, what I'm looking to do right now, I want to try and basically just keep the wave in the middle and bot lane. You're probably stronger as a 3-man unit in the top side, but if bot lanes come into play here, whoever can move first will have the advantage.
Sure. Not much to fight over except the Rift Herald at the moment. Swain and Siobhan are walking up to it.
Yeah, and they're just hunting for this Viego, who's actually might be spotted on
They
that
know
ward.
he's here.
Oh, hook lands.
Oh, but we small traded the bot lane, but oh,
Oh, if we say small trade, that's very nice in favor of Cambridge, but the 3 versus 2 in top lane to get the priority.
they just backed out, pushing out top lane for Shen, who can always come help the bot lane if they get aggressive.
Yeah, Ultimate actually burned there by the Shyvana. They're not going to get anything off that. Akali actually having some free time to take a plate in the mid lane, something you wouldn't expect in this matchup. Now I'm interested to see, with only 1 camp up, what is Che looking to do here?
It's like Herald's gonna get started.
Yep, and the
It's on.
instant collapse here coming in. I mean,
This
this could be a 3 versus 3.
Daniel moving in.
Shenot available, Salamander looking to move up here. But right now it's a 3 versus 2 on the Herald itself.
Won't get here in time to up.
Yeah, I don't know what Salamander's doing now. I think they just have to give this up. Smite was available. And we're going to have a big fight here. Shenot lands.
Channel taunt onto 2. Viego gonna flash away, get
Oh, what another.
triple
But
Nara
do they
into
have
the
the
wall, but
damage?
he goes down.
They do not have the damage.
Nautilus has arrived. Double kill for the Swain, and that is a 3-for-0.
That is not good if you're a Cambridge fan. This Shen is 202. The Swain 4-1 and 2, 4 kills now.
Remove Karma.
And Swain is going to have that Leandries already 10 minutes in when he decides to base.
Swain.
Yeah, and it's about a 2,000 gold lead. If they get a good Herald, then maybe you get this down to 1,500, but right now, it's not looking good for Cambridge whatsoever.
And the Nautilus barely managed to get there in time for
Nice
follow-up
explosive
kills.
charge. Oh, but Buster Shot used to prevent this, and a massive wave dying on top here. Oh, good dodge by Cringe Mod. That could have been the difference.
It's like they're going for the dive.
This is a
but
dangerous
do they
dive.
have any spells up?
I don't think they can do this. I mean,
Gonna
Conqueror stacks. I think.
back
I
out.
think Cringe is
Oh,
being
he
greedy
walked
though.
back in
Is he gonna
melee
mega? He's
range.
gonna mega out.
Mega.
But none. No, are they gonna look for the
Hold
redive? They do.
Yep.
Shoebox, another kill here.
The taunt, the Q auto.
I think Swain surely has to flash here.
Oh,
But
Too
is it gonna be
late.
a solo kill? Surely not. And that is a solo
that's
kill.
solo shut down by Akali.
Wow, 700 gold going into the pocket of this Akali, and the 900. I think that should just about complete the Herald there, and actually, the Herald, sorry, Protobelt, if they want it. Herald gonna go down, and that should be 3 plates down on this mid tower. I imagine Akali's gonna auto at least 1 plate's worth. Are Cambridge gonna get greedy though for this dragon? That is
Yeah,
the
there's a
question.
sudden injection. 1,500 gold inside of Cambridge.
That would be nice.
We're a little overextended there.
If they were to get that much, that'd be wonderful. So Swain going for the Leandries build as opposed to the mandate. I'm surprised Oxford didn't try to contest this dragon. It felt like Cambridge had been overstaying a little bit. But Tristana yet to base, so down a bit. Actually 2,200 gold in the inventory at the moment. So that is the Kraken Slayer when Tristana wants to get it. Yeah, we haven't really seen too much happen in the bot lane. Just these fights around topside and, against expectations.
Working out for
I don't know about this trade here from Shoebox. Conqueror stacks.
still his grasp. More Q autos.
I don't know, this is looking a bit dangerous for both sides. Health bar's going low, Taunt lands. And both junglers actually
Both
are topside.
junglers are here.
And Mythic,
But I think Shyvana just wins this 1v1.
yeah, Mythic advantage, and I think this could be a
Oh.
1 versus 2 here.
Shyvana, he misses. Stand United used. Nar gonna go down.
I think that's another kill.
And another kill for the Shyvana as well.
And Oxford just playing the map really nicely, even bringing in Salamander. He's first there. on the map.
Just a little call out there, yeah, towards that fight.
And, you know, we said going into this game that we thought the strong side for Oxford would be that bot lane, and we thought for Cambridge, you know, Cringe Mod certainly performing very well recently, but not living up to expectations at the moment.
This is a surprising strategy. They're just sort of leaving the Tristana on an island while the Nautilus, the Shyvana, Swain, they're all going up topside to shut down the Gnar.
Yeah, and I think that is one of the big issues here with the Cambridge bot lane combination. You have Karma, a champion which doesn't really want to roam, wants to push in, take plates, but then you have this Kai'Sa, wants to dive in, but not really take plates in your face. So they've got a bit of an
A little anti-synergistic there.
yeah, a bit of an identity crisis here for the Cambridge bot lane, and I think that's allowed Oxford a lot of freedom in this early game.
Yeah, they're just doing whatever they want and getting away with it, really.
Okay, so Mythic now completed. Mythics are completed across the board other than on the supports here. Still slight item lead in pretty much most roles here, as you'd expect, given there's nearly a 4,000 gold lead. In terms of next objectives to fight over, we've got 1 minute on that Rift Herald, 2 minutes 25 on the Drake, and Jay, he's doubling down on his laners here. He's looking to pull off a gank in the bot lane, but right now, Trez and Salamander, they want nothing to do with it. Just farming the Grom, making sure no cross maps can take place.
Don't land. Decent chance of Gnar.
Yeah, but
Snow land.
I don't know.
Snow blow.
Shoot, is
And that's going to be a solo bolo, almost, pretty much. Stolen away, Vana.
Yeah, pretty close to being a solo kill here, as surely they don't look to dive here. No. Viego again investing a lot of time trying to provide some opportunities for the laners, but just not really happening. This Shyvana's huge. Level 11, 50.
It's an interesting build to the press the attack with Frostfire into what seems to be...
Demonic Embrace.
Yeah.
Yeah, so going for that burn damage. Demonic Embrace, generally not a great item, but as far as what champions are good at using it, Shyvana's definitely up there. Just sort of sitting there with that burn damage.
Ability power for health is pretty good. Champion gets a lot of free bonus health.
So, looking at both sides, in terms of engage and range, something we talk about a lot in this meta, there's not too much range on the side of Cambridge to sort of threaten this Tristana early. There's another nice trade lands for Swain here. I mean, I think realistically, at this point, I mean, objective bounties are up. Cambridge probably know how far behind they are, 4K. I think, honestly, they've got to try and give up these dragons and just play for gold on the opposite side of the map. Top tower. Oh, actually, no towers have gone down yet. I was going to say top tower should be the aim, but really, any tower at this point. Maybe look to take away the top camps of the Shyvana if she invests in the Drake in 10 seconds.
Of course, it'll always feel bad to give Drake's Tristana, but when you're 4K gold behind, it's sort of kind of have to bite the bullet, take the L.
Yeah, I mean, also, we see them stepping up, might use the Rift Herald here, looking to crack open that mid tower, and also use it as a distraction for the second Drake, most likely for Oxford here.
The Drake is get started by the Oxford side. No contest will come through. These guys will try to steal it with Void Seeker. No steal attempt through, and that will be a free Drake's Spirit.
Quite difficult for Gnar to actually play this matchup and actually threaten the tower as well. Shen obviously having this taunt. Gnar can hop it with the reaction time, but because the auto range is so low, it's not an ideal scenario. But a lot of towers getting quite low now, and first tower, especially if it's a bounty for Cambridge.
Getting dove soon here. Looks like Kali and Viego are on the top side. Kali is starting her recall, but Viego might be looking to dive this place.
Looks to me like they're just playing for the camps at the moment. Yeah, what I see here from Funky Skunk, the Shyvana, coming bot lane, looking to secure that first tower on the Tristana.
Oh, there's a link in there. Okay, they see it.
But they're going to be aware of the sweeper. Oh, I'm not sure. Interesting decision. I think they're getting quite late on the dive. Only 2 minions left. There's the first stun. TP comes in. Flash stun.
Oh,
Lovely
TP, but it's
CC
too
chain.
late. Or is it?
I think it is.
Never move doesn't correct.
And now, mid-wave's in a pretty neutral state here. It's not the TP is not too punishing. With Funky Skunk coming to collect the next mid-wave. Ooh, Mantra Q misses, and that could be the signal for the first tower, but Hypo putting his body on the line there to make sure they don't step up and explosive charge that tower. Oof. And right now the Shyvana so strong. You see the Akali 5-point strikes doing absolutely nothing. I don't think this is a 1v1 you want, Frink.
Yeah.
Is that?
Stan United coming in.
Oh, lovely
On
Prota
misses,
belt.
but
Really nice escape here. Never move. Not never move. What's the W called? Oh. Oh.
Shyvana E. I forget what that ability is actually.
I'm sure. Like, yeah, Shyvana, not one of the most
Big flying.
Oh, and we got even more going down. North of this hook lands here. Explosive shot.
Guys are locked up. Use the ultimate to get away.
Oh, Torn Flash.
Don't flash land.
And oh, Cambridge 1 by 1. You can't be doing this.
No.
Gnar onto it. Can they get the 1 kill? But Charlotte looking to secure it as well. It's a disaster for Cambridge.
Just barely gets out with her life as
Well, I don't know about
Diego
that.
goes
They've got
down.
a wave coming.
the wave is coming. The dive is gonna happen.
The only thing going for Cambridge is at least Frink's respawn, so they won't get aced. And the hop's been used. But I think this is just signals 2 more kills for Oxford.
That was pretty much a 5-0. No other way of saying it. Complete annihilation.
Yeah,
3 to 16 kills, 6k gold lead for Oxford.
2 dragons. Cambridge, at this point, you're so far behind. You're probably just thinking about the next game or hoping to. Okay, but as I say this, stopwatch
Might be
used.
another solo kill.
Yeah, I think that
Flash
is.
early.
That's surely. Oh, the
Flash
heal.
on.
It's a solo kill, but in response, we might see the reverse solo kill because I don't know if Mr. Ooh, and I think.
Here comes in to save the Akali.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Shyvana
Says.
is-
Oh, sorry. Who says thank you, Mr. President? No, it's not even that. It's Well, Mr. President is Professor Frink at the moment, as Che put his body on the line again there. Really disappointing start here for Cambridge. But it has to say Oxford, they look prepared. They had a plan. They've executed it so far. And Redemption coming through. That's 2 items on all the champions now. On the red side. Witsen.
Crossfire Redemption with most kills. Oh, okay. Viego
Oh,
going in.
Mega
on
Gnar coming
Shyvana.
through as well.
Mega Gnar comes in. Double stun into the wall. And the Shyvana will shut down. 700 bonus gold going over to the Viego. They're going to continue chasing Shen. Leap, stun.
I think this could be a...
Shen just barely trying to get away. Swain ult used.
They've got to get this reset for Viego.
The Gnar and onto the Viego as well. Karma's trying to root up the Swain. And they kill the Viego.
Yeah, I mean, net positive for Cambridge there. You know, they did get the shutdown. It's now 4,500 gold lead here. And Akali getting the tower. But we're going to see a 1 versus 1.
They face check each other.
Who wins this?
1v1.
Oh, and
Oh,
lovely buster shot
the
by
inset.
Latrez.
by Marek.
Donating a kill over to Agilio. I don't know how to say this.
Cat.
But, you know, again, objective bounties are being claimed. 4,000 gold lead now, but I think this should be another tower for Oxford in the mid lane. A lot of interesting builds I'm seeing this game. I'm not sure about a few things here. First of all, I mean, at Trinity Force on Gnar this game, there's a lot of health stackers. Potentially, Trinity Force therefore not the best item to try. Thank you. And also, Witsen second on on Tristana. Not particularly a magic damage heavy composition, so I think, you know, particularly when you're ahead, not making the most sense as taunt away. And that's the Heartbreaker coming through. Who gets the shutdown? That goes on to Hypo. That's
Caught out.
That's going to get him closer to that Phantom Dancer. And, you know, every kill Cambridge picks up, that gold lead gets a little bit closer. Ooh.
Shrunk down to 4K.
I don't know if Cambridge want this, but Frink, he's going in here. There's the rocket jump away.
Shyvana's casually 1v3ing, but
Oh,
goes down, trades Kai'Sa with her.
and it's again a net trade,
Never move, misses.
net positive for Cambridge. Gold lead now under 4,000, but they are 3 rates down to 1.
Yes, the gold lead shrunk down from 6K to 4K. I'm by no means a winning position now for Cambridge, but
You got to take some
small
positives.
small mistakes from Oxford slowly building up. They're going to want to close out this game before Cambridge catch up.
Yeah,
Still.
and later on in these team fights, I mean, Kai'Sa, when she hits 3-4 items, she will shred these tankier members. They are stacking a lot of health. The plasma damage, going to be through the roof. And really not the highest damage composition.
Not to mention Viego insurance as well. You've got quite some strong, beefy champions that you really don't want Viego to be able to possess on demand.
Yeah, I think, again, that's exactly what... Well, it's what Cambridge want to do, but again, it's an issue with their composition. They don't really have sort of all focus one target style here with this Kai'Sa, Akali, Viego. They're all going to be jumping in on the backline, potentially hitting different members. As, again, Frink, he's looking for this solo kill. He lands.
That's a shot.
Is he going to go for it? He takes it, but Shenult coming through again, but...
Sandy United.
Oh, and another shutdown for
Turnaround just
Cambridge.
in time,
This
but
is dangerous. But they're gonna face check the Swain, face check the Shyvana. Heartseeker used to escape. But I think
Kali burns demonic embrace.
but that's a double kill. 2 more for Oxford. And now we're back.
They're gonna look at the NAF.
Yeah,
The main DPS is gone though.
yeah,
See
there's
if the burn damage on the
actually going down a bit quicker
Yeah.
faster than I thought it would.
there's a lot of DPS inside of Shyvana, I guess.
4.5k left. No, not quite close enough to Mega. Never move lands. And that's Nasher going down for the side of Oxford.
Karma will go down on
Oh.
the backside of that.
Oh no. Hypo, he's tanked the hook, he's tanked the auto,
Lands
but a
on
4-man
Kai'Sa.
Nah!
4-man.
Does it win? I don't think it
There's
does.
just not enough damage to kill them. Judge line lands again onto the Gnar. Gotta say, Salamander's been hitting almost all these dredge lines
Yeah,
just when they matter.
he is, you know, he's cosplaying like a nuclear submarine. He's hitting absolutely everything on this Nautilus pick. Can't really think of a better
Guided torpedoes.
reference at this point. We've now got Rylai's coming through for Swain. Warmogs. It's 3 items on the whole top side of the map for Oxford, and that gold lead we were talking about getting smaller.
Yeah, it's pretty big now. It's as big as it ever has been in the game. 7K. Just over 7K, yeah.
Yep, so, you know, first game of the BO5, very much looking like it's going to go Oxford's way here. Not too much in the side of items coming through for Cambridge either. They've only just hit their 2 item spikes. BOK.
Infernal Soul.
Yeah,
50 seconds.
Infernal Soul on a Shyvana, on a Tristana. It's,
You don't want to give that, but also you don't want to take the fight. It's kind of a sticky situation for Cambridge at the moment.
yeah, very much cash 22 situation here. Frink just doesn't quite have that damage to assassinate anyone particularly. You know, we're on this durability patch. 12, so we're on 12.12 now, I believe. That obviously hit at 12.10. Champions like Akali, they have been damaged by this patch. Another gold bounty coming through, but oh no, Cringe, what are you doing? He gets
All face checks right into Shyvana.
oh, he megas out though. Nice double knock up, but the Trez
That's just here
right place at the right time, and oh no.
1v1
Oh
Shen
no.
versus Kai'Sa.
Oh no.
And Shen's full HP after all that.
And if this is a scrim game, you know already 15 minutes ago the /FFs came out, the GGs came out in all chat. This one you know, although the gold lead did close at times, you always felt like Oxford were in control.
Always had upper hand in the game. The initiative.
Oh wait, and yeah, I mean, thank you very much for Twitch chat. Or Chaos pointing out that does Triss know Infinity Edge's build, you know, passive needing 60% crit because it looks like that's the third item. But I don't think she's even gonna base.
It looks like a meme to me.
I think Tristana's saying, you know, I just want
It's a BMI.
I just want as much AD as possible because we're gonna end it on this push. If they do finish, I mean, if Latrez finishes IE, then I mean, we can just call it BM at this point.
Yeah. I mean, you could do IE into like 2 cloak.
Yeah. I mean, I like the black. I do like the black. Oh no, another face check coming through here. As
Face check. I think
maybe the move is the move speed enough.
Game.
Is anyone gonna tank? Oh no. Oh. They're looking to turn it here. As Frink, as the first part of the R here. Who are they gonna focus? They need to focus the same person. Can Cringe jump in? He has got Meganar, but they don't want this fight.
Yeah. You're gonna back off, let the inhib go down.
Interesting not to look for a
walk out.
another.
Shyvana's gonna regen all that HP lost. Warmog.
Yeah, I mean, again, we just have a quick look at the gold. 3,000 now here for that Tristana. 1.5, you know, sat on the mid jungle, and there's what, a 3,000 lead in AD, 2,000 lead in mid, 1,000 lead in the jungle, and to nearly 3,000 in top. I mean,
I want to see if the IE closest.
Oh,
there's an IE BF. And
I mean, that again, that's not enough. That's not the 6.
It's not quite enough. It's 55.
55
here, and they need 6.
Please, players. I know we're not in like LEC or anything like this, but it's not that hard. You know,
it's simple math. I can feel LS.
You're an ADC. You built this item a million times, and the book's come out. The book has come out for Agilior. That's 10 stacks on the Medjais already.
Agilior has a book. He likes to read.
Yeah, he's read the prophecy, and I think the prophecy is an Oxford victory in this one. Not looking good whatsoever. 9,000.
Never say never though. Elder will be coming up in 3 minutes.
Yeah, if Cambridge.
And there's always miracle steals into Viego reset angle, and as Oxford, you do not want to allow that. That would be so devastating for this position.
Yeah, I think.
So if you're Oxford, you just want to close out this cleanly.
And it is very much a last-ditch effort here for the Shen, but CC comes through.
They're going to lose towers on the top side. Shen's
Are they just going to end on the top side though? Oh. But even with this pick onto Shen, I don't even know if they win the 4v5 at this point.
Yeah, that's the second inhibitor going down, and Oxford is just going to...
Cambridge looking to chase though. 24 seconds on the Baron. Shen not for 37. You've got to feel that there's going to...
Got the Sand United and the teleport.
Yeah, very true. But Latrez...
Cambridge won't be able to kill the Baron in 10 seconds, sure. All with 4 members of Oxford staring it down.
Okay. Nasha spawning 2 inhibs down. You've got to feel we're building up to one of the final fights of the game.
At them, not in range to engage.
Oh, and Fringe,
he still has the leap though.
Oh, he's
Buster shot used.
Buster shot used, and if Meganar times out, you've got to think this one's over.
Shen has just respawned. Cambridge realized that he could come at any moment.
I think Hook lands.
Dredge line lands onto Akali, but Shroud will... Shyvana just walking in like
goodness.
It's complete annihilation. Gnar goes down, Viego goes down. They're going to look to the Baron once more.
I mean, honestly, I don't even know why they're going for the Baron at this point. They have a wave in top, they have a wave in mid. That should have been a double TP.
Double TP
double TP on the top wave and just end. That should have happened. But I think they could probably walk it in and end it now anyway.
Yep.
11.
Shen will be TPing to the super minion in top lane.
11,000 gold lead at the point. They're just going to be slapping them with their wallets.
Sorry, this game's top side domination.
Yeah, just Cambridge, they got nothing going. No side of the map. Redemption coming through, and with 2 waves of Baron up, things here. And flash
Killed the
forward!
champions, let alone the minions.
And it's
Oh,
a kill for Latrez.
kill into the fountain.
And just like that, with an 11,000 lead, game 1 goes to Oxford.
And that was bang. No. Small windows where Cambridge were looking to come back, but Oxford kept the lead, kept their focus, didn't let up, secure the victory.
Yeah, really impressive stuff from the Oxford side. I have to say, I was expecting Cambridge to go in there, play around the top side, get a lead, and sort of snowball that. But really, it never happened.
Yeah, I think it really comes down to that karma pick, really not allowing yourself to follow the Nautilus. Playing range support kind of signifies bot side.
Yeah, exactly. You just want to be using that priority, taking away jungle camps from the Shyvana, which is weak 3-6, and yeah, I have to say, I think although Oxford draft didn't have too much damage, Cambridge lacked an identity. They lacked a theme to it. You want to either commit to having that bot lane pushed in with a different AD carry pick, or commit to something that wants to roam and match the rest of the top side.
If they pick something like a Caitlyn or a Jinx, it makes a little sense.
Yeah, it makes much more sense. Jhin, Caitlyn, Jinx, all of these things you say. Ezreal also fine with the Karma. Disappointing start for Cambridge.
Well, it is only game 1 though, and we'll see how they adapt in the next game.
Yeah. We are just in the process of setting up the lobby for the second game. I mean, we'll have a look at the chat here. Cambridge should have gone Jinx, Lulu. Lulu was banned, so chat's aware. Jungle pick Kindred. Yeah, Kindred also potential pick in this meta. Into Shyvana actually does relatively well, and also very good into the Swain. So yeah, not a bad shout actually. Yeah. And yeah, I'm not really sure what's the plan now here. If we're gonna go to a break or if we're gonna keep talking, perhaps Andre can help us out with that one. But yeah,
it's like we're gonna go to perhaps.
So 1-0 for Oxford at the moment. We're just getting up to quick chat. Happy to answer all your questions if there are any, or react to all your comments. Yeah, I hope the next game's more competitive, because that one, Oxford in the driver's seat from start to finish. Yeah. Okay, players joining up in the lobby. Do you want to sing Oxford's praises for a minute? And I'm gonna go speak. I'm gonna go speak to Cambridge. Gotta give them a team talk.
Still alive. Look. Yes. Oxford, very good league team, very good player.
So we're talking about like Shen and Shyvana. Like, do you like Shyvana from Oxford?
The Shyvana pick is interesting. It wasn't really clear to me how that would play out, but when you have strong lanes that they can play towards, usually the Shyvana can get safely to 6, and then start taking the game from there. To me, it wasn't really the deciding factor. The deciding factor was decisions made to try to fight over the top side when your support can't come. And so if you want to fight over the top side, you want to have a support pick that can actually go up there, help with those fights.
As far as that goes, though, talk to me about the Viego and the Akali. Which Akali got quite a few solo kills on Swain, and still didn't like. I think the issue was like they're a bit short range as comp, so the Swain.
Yeah, they're short range and running Swain.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. So. Yeah, say the.
So we'll be into game in quite short while, but like we can talk about. So how are you, Najee?
I'm good.
And
Right,
After-
we're in champs
and
League.
we're here.
See how they
And we're
stand.
here to try and select. So Oxford has elected to stay on red side. It did work from them last game. We'll see what this Cambridge priority lies this time. Now
Shen
Shen
ban.
ban.
As anticipated.
Well, it's still the Gwen. Shen trade for Gwen. Nothing special. Kind of expected. Like,
Yeah, I think after last game, definitely one of those bans for a Shen ban. If you're
Wukong inside.
Cambridge side.
Change.
Wukong ban.
It was still banned last game as well, and with the action, Oxford isn't changing anything this time. But which?
Yeah, I don't see if you're Oxford any reason to change things up. You know, do put Cringe Mod, they're arguably their best player on a utility champion at its core.
So Oxford went for everything the same. There's the new Shen ban.
Zaya is now open though for Marek.
Yeah. Kane first pick.
Kane first pick. But that was a jungler that was banned in second rotation by Oxford
Yeah.
last game. We'll see how they respond to this one.
Talk to me about Kane. What is it that flexible and that strong to be first pick, or is it just jungle role?
I think it's the signature champion for Musashi here. Zyra Khan, of course, that being open. Salamander is quite proficient with Khan and very experienced with that champion.
We
and
all know how last
Marek-
year Varsity went, and Zara Khan was one of those that like they have. And
Zaya is, I believe, Marek's favorite AD carry, if I'm not mistaken. Alistair
Alistair,
being hovered here for Bridge will be locked in, so they will have that opportunity to roam to the top side with the Alistair, as we anticipated, that most likely will be wanting to play top side.
so Alistair usually pairs well with aggressive bot laners, right?
Players,
Yeah.
Sivir.
Sivir.
Looks like they just want to push and get this Alistair, you know, up to the top side of the map.
Do you think Desire, like, is it too soon to say Desire is going Lethargy or going the dual attack speed build?
The lethality build is most likely. Oh,
Oh, that.
apparently Alistair is Leona
Okay.
proxy pick. So,
So Leona Sivir.
do you have that point and click stun option versus on as he's going in? Shyvana gonna be picked up again for the Oxford side. See how Cambridge respond to that this time.
There's top and mid. So Akali, no, but like none of them was a problem last game. Camille.
Camille banned away. Now that Cringemod hasn't chosen his champ the first rotation, more of his champions are going to get banned out. So Camille and Arban
Wayne
looking
ban.
likely.
Makes sense given how the last game went. And this comp still, Sivir isn't the like. Sivir, I'm not sure. Like the Dustway build is pretty long range and wouldn't run into Sway. But like if you're going for the attack speed, then
The idea behind the Sivir is just to push the wave, get Alistair out of lane.
so Ivan.
The Ivern ban on Oxford side, that's gotta be a meme ban, I believe, because I believe Oxford is actually the ones who are
Playing Ivan. So
sort of known for the, you know, Ivern shenanigans.
like
Aatrox banned away by Cambridge here. Nico has been playing a lot of Aatrox lately.
it's talk to
He's mostly
tell me more about
mostly attack.
Nico. How like what does he usually pick in your NSE game?
Usually the other, so Scion, maybe Ornn, Vladimir can be picked up by
Technically effects.
technically a flex. I don't know if Nico actually plays that, but I haven't seen Casper play it either. So this is a new champion they've been playing.
I
or
swear
champion they know for the
Agilio
past.
does play quite a lot of that though. I think that's
Likely going mid then.
it's pretty safe with the pool, and looks like Cambridge want to go for scaling with the Kale. It's really weird. Where's Kane gonna play to? Like Kane needs to farm. The whole team needs to scale at this point. And
Thing about Kane is he can play for himself. Like early game priority is to get his orbs for his form. So if he wants to go red, he can
like you won't get
play against the top side or just start round of fights with
Kane mid as well. Kale mid and Fiora up top lane for cringe mode.
Sophia top lane, and especially since you anticipate that Nico's gonna play attack anyways.
Which they do technically have front line with Shyvana and Rakan. I don't know how much is that. And there is the Poppy, a tribute to Samir for last year. And we are back into Champ Select as we need to, as their proxy picks, and we need to run through Champ Select again. So talk to me about, like, what are the drafts like? Like, Cambridge just one scale, is it?
It was a very interesting draft. You have a Kale versus Vladimir lane, which is kind of interesting. Not really that want to leave their lane so early or skirmish early. So we're going to see people playing towards mid lane, trying to that lane, get their mid laner ahead. We have melee support in the in the bot lane. They're both going to be roaming around the map trying to do a thing. The Fiora versus Poppy matchup, I'm not familiar with it. The idea is Poppy stop Fiora when Q's in, but Fiora can also QW, anticipating that for the stun. Poppy, the buttons, well, that's very fast and very difficult to actually react to. And also Poppy does have the buckler that she used to farm with, throw at Fiora poke. So might be one of those that is slightly better at dealing with the Fiora than others. I imagine as it goes later, it is still Fiora favored though.
Yeah, like Cambridge draft has really good like mid to late game side laning with Fiora and Kale, and they could play to that split push win condition.
They can play the 1-3-1.
Yeah.
With the team fights Vana, the Poppy, Zyra Khan, and the Vladimir as well.
And like Vladimir versus Kale late game, I mean both sides are really hard scalers, and like they're just looking towards the 3 item, 4 item mark. I do not expect much to happen on there in like early game. So whose draft do you like more?
It's really difficult to tell. They both have some very interesting ideas. I think the Sivir is not really going to be doing a whole lot this game, apart from waves. But they can unlock the Leona. Usually what happens is Sivir tries to push and they trade back onto her HP. I think Zyra Khan can be quite a dangerous lane. Sivir's auto range. I actually prefer the Zyra Khan versus the Sivir Leona in that matchup.
So would it be like when Leona E's in, then like Rakan could just W up and Zyra root, and Leona can't actually get out?
I don't think Leona wants to E in that lane.
Yeah, I don't think either.
They just want to push. That's... Will they be able to is the question.
So we're into the 3 minutes spec today. I think.
Okay.
So where would the junglers be looking to play towards?
Yeah, I think it's gonna look to play towards Fiora Poppy lane.
Yeah.
I'm anticipating a red form game, especially versus what's likely to be a tank Shyvana, Poppy, Vladimir. And the Shyvana probably gonna look to farm till 6 and look to attack Hale, attack the Leona.
I think Kane could look for early 1v1s in enemy jungle in like for at red buff if Fiora does have to push for that.
Yes,
Pretty easily.
and the Fiora is likely gonna get the push on top. John's likely gonna actually want to start topside, not give that up. Looks like we're gonna go on to a break.
So we're almost there. The Kale Vladimir has gone just gone farming, but like how much poke would the Vladimir's Q add up and the auto?
I think Kale has enough sustain with her W and the crafting potion to sort of sustain Vladimir's sort of bow.
Knowing that like Shyvana couldn't really gank Kale and Vladimir doesn't have the damage early.
Yeah, I reckon mid lane is just a farm fast till the jungle come.
I mean like
Really.
it does look every lane's farm fest except top. It's contrast to first game where actual fighting like Swain Akali could happen.
I think definitely post 6 though. There's chance for volatility, lane skirmishes. You know, the Kale ultimate, having Kane diving in on Vladimir.
Actually, that might be big. Like a Kale ultimate on a Kane sounds a pretty scary prospect for Zara Khan. But like Zara can peel for herself, and like when you have Rakan also, then I don't think peel would be a problem. Like if Kane's going in alone, but like most part it will be on Fiora's job to bait out the Featherstorm and the like that Rakan ultimate, and into the game we go. As we load up the game, so here we go. We'll look at the rune choices. Phase rush for Vladimir. I think that is that.
Grasp Fiora.
Is grass good on Fiora, or isn't it mostly the
Grasp is a pretty standard choice for Fiora when you sort of take
Glacier
for vital
Hogman?
short trade,
And
proc Grasp,
there
Conquer is another option.
is a spectator bug, or is it pause? And there's a bug in the game where we can't actually see the game happening. So play back. Back into the game we are. Go. So we see Oxford.
Because Vladimir did manage to kill a ward. He's gonna hit level 2 on the first wave.
And that the world on the red buff here does give quite a lot of information on the stuff. Like there's some cheese in bot lane, which I think is the standard now in melee matchups to trade summoners. I think is it like standard now for bot lane trade summoners in level 1, especially if you're playing a tank to semi-enchanted.
Sometimes it might be.
Like, do you think it's that common in this matchup?
We'll see what happens.
Landing a good.
That's the sort of standard Fiora trade pattern. Sivir getting the push
As
thanks to the boomerang blade,
he's already on half mana. Though.
strong ability.
How and he's not stacking tier as well. I'm not sure how long Candace give us like to push. Hitting level 2 first on Fiora gets a good trade on Poppy. While here we already Leona and Sivir has already got level 2 and Latris and Salamander are forced to be playing in the backfield. So
Shyvana and Kane started off sides, just doing their full clear.
nice trade here. Is that
fight happens? So running down Leona. Leona flashes. Heal burned as well by hypothermia.
yeah, that is a really good, well done. So summon.
Very strong all-in potential. The Zaya double.
And
Forget what it's
and
called.
Shyvana's pathing down bottom as well. So like even not Shyvana might not be the like level 2, level 3 ganker. Like there's still an angle, especially after this wave crashes, defending down the way we get back to like the neutral state. So standard trade. Poppy hits the empowered auto. Or yeah. And
10 CS behind already. Fiora lane's not really fun for any tank. As an Ornn player myself, I permaban Fiora.
Ornn players, I don't know what to think about Ornn players. Like,
Yeah.
as the Ornns in my game never gave me like Ornn, and I got like,
Poppy's gonna try and crash away the top lane while Vladimir is trying to push this one in.
so Kane is spotted there in Rat, and there's Ping come out, while Shyvana's like slightly behind in camp, and Poppy gets the crash here, I think. Is that reset or that could no?
Cures the cannon very quick. Yeah, it looks like Fiora's getting a freeze going in.
Yeah.
Kane's on the river top side. Siobhan is on the frogs.
Okay, back.
The Poppy might be in a little bit of trouble here.
So Kane comes in, misses the and first blood to Musashi on Kane. Well played, well executed, nice freeze going on by Cringemod.
Yeah. Nico is trying to get the wave in. It's awkward frozen by Fiora. It's very hard to crash a wave when you sort of all in by it at any moment.
So TP comes out from Nico. Here nothing going on. Bot lane and mid lane as we, but like Vladimir and Shyvana are doubling down and roaming. Kane, does Kane read play?
Spell shield blocks the
Flash.
flashed out. Vladimir doesn't secure the kill though.
There's the boomerang bait. Kane
There's
doing
a full,
cleanup.
he's ignited, flash in from Kane.
Oh, it's faster.
Casper goes down. Blade Caller used, not going to be much damage.
It's
They will get out with their lines.
they do get the dragon though, which is something.
While all that was going on, Shyvana was just making the dragon solo at level 5.
The passive certainly helps out a lot. Shyvana's on the ward though, and Kane doesn't know.
This could be a kill.
That's that's third kill.
It's already 3 kills in the game. Gotta be quite scary if you're Oxford.
It's already a almost 1.8k gold lead. Trust me, I'm a master.
Yeah.
But like,
Daniel knew Kane was bot side and that his bot lane pushed in. Going for that Gromp while he was so low after taking the dragon. Kane knew it took the dragon. It's pretty greedy there. Gets punished for that.
so looking at the map, Kane just tended gap mid. Didn't commit to ultimate. Just forced the. Oh, I believe. In top lane we have just do the fighting, but like, so how does Oxford get back in this position?
I think you just have to size it gank more. Tried something bot lane, it didn't work. We were summoning on. That said, no flash with Sivir. Maybe you could look to attack that.
Do they have enough setup to bait out the Shell Shield and get it? Rakan at this point only has the WSC and Lana like doesn't have any level 6.
Yeah. Well, Shyvana has thing 6 here, and Shyvana's gonna
Push it out.
help push it out for Nico, so that
But
can get reset. Freya will farm the wave.
so the whole Cambridge team is reset, and this the 8-minute mark. Will we see the whole team to Herald? Looks like it.
Yeah, it looks like they're all sort of going up towards the Herald. Freya's probably gonna block or TP bot lane, catch that wave.
Zara will late rotation, and Oxford they haven't really reset it yet. Cambridge will have first like have the advantage over Herald fight. So Watch go down.
Yeah,
they start. Oxford doesn't look to be know they're contesting, or now they know.
Might look to go mid lane. They know they're on it, but no, won't be. They're looking mid instead. Kale has the ultimate though. Will not dive. Just gonna help push out Vladimir. Not really gaining much in response to that. Good play from Cambridge. Fiora went down to catch the wave spot, so nothing lost on the side of that rotation.
There's the Ian from Luna, knocks back from Cocky, takes a tower shot, and that's the end of this. They could dive here though. They do have the
They could attempt, but Poppy's not really gonna take that much damage, especially under tower with tower damage buffs. Looks like it would be quite risky.
They could
Ain't here though.
Cahill.
Wave is almost gone though.
drop down Herald.
Herald dropped.
There is no teleports. Oxford. So, and nobody's near. And he's just alone.
That's
sad.
fair.
Me. Takes a turret shot. But like nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah.
They don't have the attack wave. Haven't
Yeah.
coordinated like properly.
They just don't have the damage for it. Sivir is almost anyways.
Notice that Sivir this
Battle cry, what is it? Battle hunt? Hunt on the hunt used by Sivir. I guess he thought that we were getting collapsed on, and decided, "Hey, better safe than sorry." I'm the ultimate away.
what
Flash totally misses from Salamander. Kale's gonna walk away from that one.
and Kale
So
is up
eager with the summoner spell use.
that's actually up 13 DS. As we go into game, Kales takes a poke, and while Oxford is warding the red side of Cambridge, takes out the Razor Leaf. And they have first rotation straight, but like Fiora teleport though. Nico's teleport is in
Drake will be started.
5 seconds.
He's already used its E. They're gonna pull it out. Maybe they just give this one up.
Fiora is rocking down though, and that would be really important. And Oxford side for not to contest, and a lot of time wasted.
Yeah.
They do have a lot push though, and Cambridge has lost around half a wave of the bot.
It is wave though. Not exactly a huge loss for securing Dragon.
So yeah, it's gone much lower than the previous game for like so far.
Yeah. Not much happened since the cage kill, but Cambridge slowly accumulating advantages.
What? Okay. Oh no, I can't do this. If I move, then yeah. Then I'm gonna screen freeze. Like, here we are. John Laning. Both side left 6 jumps in, Rakan, as a dash, and here, like, we have the play, Dire running. Hasn't used the ultimate yet though. Both ultimate and heal.
That's pretty low tower. Can we go back off of this one? Solar Flare is still available after that, as
We are doing some green freezing here, and some
slight technical.
problem here. But like, so back to the game, they're the stats away from Cambridge. Don't picks up away from nice starts hitting. Later is now 15 yes up on hypothermia, actually. And while looking at CS numbers, the only anomaly here is like Vladimir a level and 14 CS down on Kale, which like Kale did escape a lot of gangs in the early game so far though.
Kale has his tendency to come along online quite early as soon as first item complete. Past level 6, almost level 11 now.
Yes, Nash is already
Vladimir
built.
does have to wait a little longer to sort of be at that strong fight, and Vladimir much stronger fights as opposed to duels.
Well, Vladimir now does have the proto belt.
Yeah, Rock Belt bought by the Vladimir. Couple of mythics already completed by Oxford.
There's the teleport by
Teleport by
Kale
Shivon.
shielded.
Myth.
So like Zai's in a lot of trouble.
Featherstorm used, but it's a little late.
There's still the ultimate.
The Kane ultimate.
Man,
Zai goes down, and
Rakan's got 1 HP, but like they can't really get this over here. As
Leona just barely
Vladimir joins
escapes
in with the
alive.
Gig
Kale
Fan.
ultimate used. Vladimir flashes in. My ultimate used.
Pulls.
Double kill. Shyvana snipes out Sivir, and that is a 4-for-1 there. Only losing their AD carry back of that.
And
Vera is pushing the top, but there's 4 kills going over to Oxford, closing up that gold lead a little bit.
so Zaya goes up
Very
top wave. So what do you think about that fight? Is it just the teleport difference between?
Oh, it's the Cambridge used a lot of abilities, and suddenly Vlad's showing up, landing an ultimate on 3 people. And at that point, just sort of run them down.
So
No abilities left. Not really much counterplay at that point. We should have anticipated that the Vladimir was on his way and possibly like, got what we wanted. We can leave now.
gold lead has shrunk a lot to just only $500 from the 2k we had, and they did get bot turret after for this play as well, which regaining control over the map. There is like 30 seconds.
He's in. It's knocked out by Rakan. Stunned into the wall by Poppy. Solar Flare, Shyvana jumps in ultimates, impressive. Leona dies. And they all escape.
And that's like no
Straight back.
Leona for Drake fight, and that like would translate to and Cambridge contest. Musashi could look for a steal here, as Oxford drags
They could
5
look for a
strong.
steal, but they don't have any vision on it. No way of telling how low it is, and it looks like they're not going to waste their time to give this one up. A second dragon for Oxford.
Oxford didn't need to like, if they had vision on Cambridge players, they didn't have to like send 5 players on Dragon though, and could have just like had people. Now they know the perils are taken by Kane. So nice cross map here by Cambridge. As Aguilio clears out a ward. And here we go. We gain like both sides dropping wards and trying to get vision over the river. So what the lane assignment, and we could say Cambridge doing their 1-3-1 planned draft here.
Yeah, that's the point. For your on one side, kill on the other, to sort of spread out the Oxford a little bit, because Oxford's team fight undoubtedly better. Server is safe enough to just sort of clear waves mid and leave, or Herald could be dropped here by Kane. So actually looking at this mid tier 1, they drop this, that's all tier 1's gone, and the map sort of opens up a little bit for Cambridge.
Mind trading here for there's
Spell shield blocks the grand entrance for a con. Oxford gonna push lane, but
Silver could just clear this with
nothing comes out of it.
knockups hits, lands, and so this not like this game's gonna be long, and but like with Oxford's draft, they do not scale that well compared to, which is a point of worries. But
I think they're looking at a sort of Shyvana explosive jumping in with a Vladimir.
close the land, and Shyvana has ult out. The double knocker from the Kane, and the Rakan pops the ultimate. But, like,
Shyvana is shut down.
Dire to 2 minute east, but like
Blade Caller on 3.
they can't do anything more here. So 1 down for Oxford. Vladimir's here with all cooldowns, pops the pull and gets out.
And just shut down Shyvana without losing anything in return. It's a good pick for the side of Cambridge. 5 kills now in this game. Going for Moral Malmortis next, which makes sense given you're up against burst magic damage, Vlad, the Shyvana as well. Zaya is going the crit route with the lethal tempo. I know that's a favorite build of Marek.
Yeah. Is it the correct choice for Cambridge to have like all their kills on Kane, or is it like for instance?
Scales pretty well. I think
Compared to the
5 kill Kane quite scary. These, you know, curve. I think it doesn't really matter. Kills go to on Cambridge side. They all use the money pretty well, except for Leo, of course.
like looking at
That is now
like there's just nothing much going.
second item completed by Kane, and it will be that mall.
I suppose sides just wave clear and try to set up for the next Drake. In this mountain map, the extra resistance. Like, who would benefit more with a mountain soul? I think like the one with big trade here on Fiora.
Fiora is looking to fight this Poppy. Poppy pretty tanky though, and the high base damage actually winning out in the duel. Grand Challenge used popped almost immediately, but Poppy's still at the higher HP number.
Fiora does have
This
teleport
point.
though. If he bases and teleports back, he'll be like 4 HP, and Poppy knows exactly that and tries to prevent it. Kane tries to walk in. Grand entrance by Rakan. Pops the ultimate.
Fiora's TPing. TP is not getting stopped. 4v5 on Oxford side. Daniel goes down. Shyvana is dead.
And
now
the KO just got...
Vladimir's- now they're gonna run. Oh! But it's not enough damage. Only one return kill.
Which is unfortunate. And Oxford get aced here, and here they will go on and take down the Mountain Drake. As Fiora here used the Demolish Proc to take down the mid tier 1.
And that's finally the mid tower coming down. It looked almost like that the Zaya was gonna turn things around. The Blade Caller, not enough damage, quite kill more than one person there. At that point, that's all your abilities. That's your last turn play.
It's really sad with the teleport difference and like the shoebox and could only just walk down there.
Is just pretty strong at this point. It's very hard to kill him. There's all these tools available. And 8 kills. Merc Treads. Siobhan is not as tanky as she was the last game. Way easier to kill. Nowhere near as much damage. Considering the power level champ. Crab's gonna go Shyvana's way. Wins that night fight.
So, do you still believe in the Oxford Copium?
And Oxford Copium.
We are supposed to believe in the Oxford Copium, you know? We're both from Oxford.
Yeah, well, I mean, they are technically a game up, and if Cambridge do win this game, it just brings it back down to even. For sure have the ability to win the match as a whole. This game, 4K down though for Oxford, and they were 4K up, or actually 6K up last at roughly the same time. Even Drake's.
So,
I like that Poppy's gone for the Divine Sunder as opposed to Volt. That's something Poppy, and that's why we saw Poppy starting to win out on the Fiora trade. If you just go full tank, you're never gonna kill a Fiora. So you just fight Sunderer with Sunderer.
it's
Perfect.
Is there a need for... And they do have enough tanky stats and the front line from the Frostfire from Van as well. So, in the actual fight, I don't think this Diviner Sunderer would really cost that much on Desire.
And yeah, Cambridge's team does have a decent amount of threats, so getting stats on it valuable as that would otherwise in some other compositions.
So looking at the kill, level 14 now of the renowned 16 level mark as we are approaching the late game. 24 minutes.
I believe Kale's outscaled you to level 6.
Like, who's Vladimir gonna one shot? But like Vladimir with a durability patch, he just cannot just like rock about the ult and like get out.
Need a couple rotations to kill people for sure. And the Sivir isn't really the main target you want to be able to kill. He needs to lock down versus this Kane. And it's quite difficult. He's building towards a death stance at this point.
Yes. I suppose try trading waves. Like Cambridge back to playing their 1-3-1 competition, avoiding any fighting that do have to happen. While Kane just try to invade the jungle whenever he can, which put pressure on the Shyvana.
Oh, looks like Robin, he a little caught up. Uses the Solar Flare used but dodged out with the Rakan dash to his ally. Zaya be there.
The extra range on the Rakan E with Zaya does really play a role.
Actually, Oxford won out in that one. They got an ultimate out of Leon. It will be coming up soon, probably before any actual fight happens again.
But like, can Oxford fight for this trade though? Look at the waves. How are they? There's the Kane, his knock up, and with the exhaust and the ult, Blake
Just barely lives. It looked like that jungle burn was gonna get him.
Yeah, the red buff like really think I thought he was dead there, playing, but like durability patch coming in really tough. As here, Oxford tries to get on the KO, but it fails to, and they're going collapse on. This is just W spat, and Fiora gets a curt with on the end.
Kane coming over the wall. Point your fight.
Oxford do not have the personnel for this.
Xenoblade misses. Solar Flare. Getting out the Vladimir pool. Vladimir in stasis now. Flashes away. Kane is on the chase. Kane is on the hunt. And it looks like Vladimir dropping. Pop comes in. Low HP probably because Fiora was fighting.
Blake gets 2 though. And here, Kane's out of mana. Kane's out of mana. There's the Blake Hole. But like,
but it won't secure a kill. That was 1 for 3. Bridge. The dragon is up. Buff gonna be taken by Kane. Gonna be able to use abilities now. Looks like Oxford won't be able to test the Drake. So it'll be 3rd Drake over to Cambridge.
Yeah, that is a good play in third Drake. Third Drake over. 7k down. Towers 4-1. Well, the soul condition is coming in clutch, and KO is level 15, so 1 more to go. So the full form of KO and doing Tailflip.
Yeah, it's pretty difficult. 7k down. Difficult for Oxford to find a way back to this game, I feel. Scaling from Cambridge has been online for quite a while. And
it does make you think where the objective bounties are so far, but like it's just not there yet. Like where like they have the objective bounties on like 7k down. That should be the point where objective bounty starts.
yeah, where are objective bounty?
Yeah, like where are they? Riot, please. I know, like we're league players. We are supposed to complain about Riot games quite often.
So job. Oh, looks like Kane gonna go and look for something. Knocked to the wall though, and he's got support behind.
Here's the Rakan.
Quickness going in, charmed. Kane ultimate used. He's healing up all the way to full. Leona goes down to Daniel on the Shyvana. And they're just gonna run down this Kane. He's used all his abilities, and that's shut down over to Shyvana. 2 quick kills over there. Looking to the Nash. Health bars are pretty low though. And
But like on top of these 2 picks,
boosting it down pretty quickly.
Kale got like 2 turrets out of this. So it's not like a complete win, but Kale
taken by the Zaya.
Kale's here.
Kale ultimate saves the Sivir, but does Shyvana dying?
The
Flash up by the Zaya.
missed time of the
Fiora's
late
still full health.
and there's Oxford are getting Baron, but they're gonna get ace here. Glad to make a run.
5 people.
He was in, doesn't have the stamina.
Barely wasn't able to cast yet. Fusion. Kill the Cal. That's
Yeah, I think that's just like the only real chance out like of Cambridge getting back into the game, of Oxford getting back into the game.
yeah, it was the only real chance.
After getting that pick,
They're not gonna be able to end the game, but now they are, you know, quite substantially 8k gold ahead. Baron is off the table now for Oxford.
and we finally get the objective bounty coming in.
Back of that lost fight.
So yeah, pretty tough time for Oxford. For play to Cambridge so far. Here Zion Rakan clear outside the and stop the bases. But like they do.
Super actually ends up being very, very clutch in that Baron fight. There's 2 Sivir Qs pretty much while they were taking the nap. Shyvana ended up being too low to really fight back. Went down very, very early in that fight. was used to kill that Baron.
Yeah, like that pick on Kane and Leona definitely took like much damage. Even the like assistant Cambridge isn't there like right away. So like
Have a little stare down in the mid lane river,
on it,
looking to try to land that knockup, but no knockup will be found. Tier 3 being defended by Poppy.
you know,
And now we're seeing the Fiora damage coming through.
are you surprised not to see any Hullbreakers? Okay. Or top.
I'll be honest, I think Hullbreaker is pretty overrated.
For
It's like,
Poppy.
well, in general,
Like
and Poppy almost going down trying to defend this tower, and we have a 4v4 sort of Mexican standoff, but Shyvana is behind them. Shyvana's, yeah,
has a flank
okay.
and still
It's
posturing.
4v4 runway fight. Is Shyvana?
There's the engagement option.
No. Hail ultimate.
And there his 2 fights while here
The dive from Fiora. Fiora's just ending the game here, all sort of fighting.
Blake Hole's got 2 but doesn't have enough damage. And
Shut down. Fiora dies?
Fiora dies. That was weird.
Presumably died to towers. Oh.
Hit Vladimir. Can't cast a transfusion in time and got
Just Shyvana alive now.
Cam
The Warmail is gonna heal her up while runs away.
Cambridge could definitely end here though.
Yeah, they're gonna look to walk with this wave, chase down the Shyvana, zone her off it. Look to end. No spawns coming for 20 seconds. It looks like it's game. I don't see how Shyvana can stop this.
I can see it
It's just
either.
one tower left, one auto kill it.
Dimension Tide
Shyvana desperately trying to, auto attack this guy's death, but no damage. And that's,
GG.
yeah, that's a win for Cambridge.
Yeah, so
Scores are now even 1-1.
the Kane coming in really clutch here and able to play the
Yeah.
1-3-1.
And the Fiora split push, nearly ending the game by herself right
Yeah.
then.
So
For the last dragon fight, Bobby unable to defend under 2 tier 4 next tower back.
so like what does Offset need to do here? I does like split push would be a problem. Okay.
I think if you're Oxford, maybe you don't ban. I think actually ban Fiora. Yeah. They could be banned something like Fiora, which is just so oppressive versus Nico's cool, and their play style, and really strong in the hands of a really good player. If you take that away, that reduces a lot of risky situations where you have split push, and you're not really able to join the fight because you have to deal with this Fiora that's at your like tier 3 turrets, kill you under your tower. I don't think you want to deal with that if you're Oxford.
So yeah, so we are waiting for game 3 and
Yeah.
like so here into the game we go. Bans from Oxford, the Gwen, Kane and Lulu. While Shen Senna and probably Cambridge will do the same draft from here. So here we are, the Wukong ban as sort of expected. So let's see what does Oxford's priority lie in here. I could think of the Nautilus, maybe they want to pick it up again. The Shyvana, maybe Shyvana. I'm not sure about that one though. The Swain first pick, like I assume that is like really strong here. But like, it worked really well for game one, and they want to pick it up again. As like playing into probably they want thinking about like short range comms or expecting short range comms to come out from the tournament draft. While Cambridge here, they hovers the Echo and will be picked in, limiting Daniel's champion pool as well. How is Echo working? First pick though, I am. What should we expect from an Echo Swain lane, or does the Swain actually go to mid here?
The Swain pick. They're picking champions that want to. Oh, at least I think early game Blair gang. They might be trying to attack Swain early, kind of scaling a monster. If you're Cambridge at draft range,
would the double AP mid jungle be a problem here? And
it is the double AP jungle, so Swain can go Merchandise a little bit more tank on that. Mumu being picked up, Daniel.
Or could this Mumu be flexed as well though? Like it could have been a support of Mumu with like MF, but I don't think Late Trace is an MF player, is he?
I don't think Robin's a player. The flex is always possible. I think we're like, well, there we go. We novel picked up.
So
unless some wacky stuff like Swain top not for, I think we're gonna see full not support.
So the core here, like the mid jungle support, like roaming trio, picked here early, and the response would be
Yoni picked up
the Leona. Actually, the Leona. So does Oxford just look to ban AD laners here, top laners?
Yeah.
Well, what does Cambridge could ban here?
Probably ban York.
Like Oxford would ban Fiora Camille, yeah, sure. Like as they're thinking, that's
Camille,
the Tristana that
Fiora,
works
actually.
really well in game one. Banned away from.
Zaya's still open. America played that with Noddle,
I don't like.
but it didn't end up proving too big of an Cambridge playing it Zaya.
Zaya that go with Nautilus, so I don't think Zaya's like one of the best.
It's one of America's comfort chap, so considering the other options, Zaya would not be.
Hellbound. It looks to me that like Oxford doesn't think the Echo would go to mid or top. I mean, Echo top is the thing, right?
Echo top is a thing, but we're more likely Kalen top.
So one of Camille Fiora would be left open in here, and they could very much look to play that themselves. For
Yeah, there's Euroban.
Camille's open for
Aksha and Camille are both open, so we might look at an Aksha pick, or they could save one or the other for last pick.
like I think it makes sense to pick bot lane here more so.
Yeah.
Or no, going for the
Cho'Gath.
Hogarth. So that's a triple
So
AP
he's
mid junk.
a proxy.
Has to be a proxy, right? Like, doesn't make sense to me. I am concerned about.
We haven't been messaged about any proxy, so
Look.
Cambridge are running totally on a bot.
The damage split is a bit
And
weird.
Vayne locked in, and you do have 4 melee champions already on the side of Cambridge. Well, he's just half.
Like, yeah, they're gonna run into you, and like there's
And good at tiding, good at killing target. Volibear that's likely going in the top lane. Go.
Volibear into Cho'Gath.
They do last top, unless the Cho'Gath is going top. But it doesn't make sense to draft triple A top side or
I mean, this is a
tank.
hover, right? Or are they going for it? That's the
Yone
only.
still don't know where it's going. Yone could go bot. Cho could go bot. Oh, it looks like there was a proxy pick.
So there
left
were proxy
lobby.
picks, and they didn't tell us here.
Been message time.
Playtime's over. You're scared. Good to know.
Yeah.
Now I'm angry.
I shall endure.
Okay, so here I like there's probably is proxy pick, or they didn't have all the champs, maybe. So like volley.
We'll see what the proxy is right here. So volley is not proxy. Cho was not a proxy. Cho was.
Isn't it going top lane?
I think Echo is a proxy. Echo is a proxy for an 80 carry. Oh no, it did pick.
I do have a feeling that Cambridge did outdraft themselves that comp. What was there again? It was Elise, right? Elise, yeah,
Yeah.
Elise has to be proxy then. It was a Jinx indeed.
Elise was proxy for Jing. So it's actually Echo Jung, Yone mid or Cho and both Yo and Cho go both mid. And
I do think Swain's like really huge here though. Like there's Amumu and Nautilus could help if like could go both ways, either peeling for the Vayne or like just engaging on them. So like regardless in which case, like those would be pretty damn huge actually. Like both could go.
it's the early game, I think it's gonna go in bot lane. It's gonna go in favor of Cambridge. They have the range advantage, push advantage over the Vayne.
Mid's gonna be like Swain favored, I guess.
Very all in, if not Lambda. Swain versus Yone could go either way. It looks like top laner Bingerod is going Cho, playing Cho into Volibear.
We're going into like the spectator delay time. So send your predictions in to chat and spam that Twitch chat and tech our players. I don't know. But like here we are.
Yeah, this is gonna be a banger. Sure. Siding picks, both sides.
So how do you think the like team fights would play out? Is it just like everyone jumping onto the Vayne trying to, and while Jinx
Yeah, I think it's dive Vayne,
dive Jinx?
keep Jinx alive. Yeah, dive Vayne, dive Jinx, or just alive. You're diving into Vayne, you're diving into Swain. The cast.
Yep, I needed to give the Cambridge team a bit of a motivational speech after the first game, help them in draft, and
Leaking attack.
you know, just game 2 went our way. 30 seconds now until we just jump into the game, I hope. So, you know, I saw these, the top 3 for Oxford, obviously Swain, Nautilus, and Mumu. I was thinking solo lane Vayne pick for Cambridge could come out, but then that 4-5 Vayne for Oxford's very important pick for them, because I see the left hand side. If you put, you know, replace Vayne with any other AD and you put Vayne mid, Vayne top here, then it's probably a field day for them. So good takeaway by Latrez. Cambridge need to create some space for this Jinx, or they can go for the sort of assassination. Yone plus Echo. You know, Che last game did a really good job to get ahead, similar to Funky Skunk in the first game. But it's back to the Swain for Agilior, so Cambridge definitely got to be careful of that one.
Running cleanse, obviously, that stun, Volibear, flash stun
Ooh.
as well, Vayne, them, Brood.
Yeah,
A lot of things cleanse. Good stuff as well to pick up.
Yeah, also Latrez has ran exhaust in most of these games, so predicting it again.
4-man,
But
5-man, straight top.
okay, so we got the good police volley skin, so you respect that. Ward coming down from the Cho'Gath, so nice idea there to just prevent anything occurring. Interesting choice by the Vayne not to go cleanse here. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that. Sorry, I was just zooming out here to give you guys a bit of a better
See the Ward in that
spectate,
bush,
and yeah,
make all off.
they call it off.
They don't want to reveal that they were all up here.
But yeah, as I was saying, no cleanse on Vayne, quite a big deal here. You've got a Leona, you've got an Echo stun, and a Yone all coming for you. And if you think if Vayne dies, there's not much damage left on the Oxford side.
Yeah,
But they're playing it very safe, being careful of any sort of late invade shenanigans here. And actually, Oxford perma going for these 5 stacks. Interesting, Cambridge don't look to sort of stack their own and go somewhere. I guess you have pretty much every game Oxford have had the better level 1.
yeah. Level 1 is definitely Oxford favorite.
And
Uh,
you see solo start for both junglers, I think it was. Jinx plus Leona should get prior in this lane, use the range advantage and the rockets to push. Top lane, this is expected. Volibear with that lightning passive and
trade.
oof,
B.
early PTA actually stacked there. Very big for the lane matchup.
Denied Stain.
Yep, really good. Again, heal reduction, very significant for both teams despite it being nerfed on these patches. And Cambridge going to get the early level 2 here. Oxford respecting, pretty similar to game 1 actually so far. Range versus melee, and good CSing by... Oh. Bit of a okay trade here. Cho'Gath going to sustain just fine with the passive.
Both junglers finished up their third pathing size, pathing spot, pathing top. Spec.
And used by the Yone there, so Amumu was thinking about it just for a short while, but nothing really happens here. Cambridge really want to get a crash on this 4th wave. Potential for T to recall with double longswords if they should choose. And nice trade again for this Volibear.
But
Ignite
Echo
goes
is standing
down.
behind.
But Echo top. Ooh. I don't know who wins this. I don't know if you want this fight. But
Yep. Very well played by Echo there to actually dive for
yeah,
kills both.
and Ignite for Flash, you gotta always say that's worth it for the Volibear.
Team it's like
Yep, the only thing with that. Oh, what?
Oh.
What is going on here?
I think he tried to flash to redirect the route, but it came in quickly.
Amumu just gonna chase off this Yone and
Regank here.
oh, lovely.
Rupture land.
Oh,
First blood to Volibear and he flashes out.
dear, what is going on?
No risk.
Oh, but Fring! What was that?
Oh, what? What's going on? 2 failed jungle ganks giving kills over the solo laner.
And that's red buff onto Yone. Can we see who is
Yeah, it's slow as flash.
and it's red buff again onto Volibear. Wow. Both junglers looking for some action, not getting exactly what they signed up for. And oh, Oh,
Zenith
I don't know if
Blade,
you want this
combo.
trade, Cambridge, right now. Oh, but Vayne choosing not to hit.
Yeah, unable to hit because of the glacial slow.
Yep. And we do see, yeah, different different runes here on the supports.
Yeah, we've Aftershock on the Nautilus, Glacial on the Leona. Glacial kind of being favored lane,
Yeah.
especially Aftershock, much value. Vayne opts to go for that.
Yeah. And actually, it's an AP Volibear here, which is,
We'll see if it's a Nash or
I think it will be. This should be Riftmaker into maybe Nash's.
Dredgeline barely moves out.
Really interesting also decision by Che here to play very much still a gank heavy style on a champion like Echo who wants to be farming up. Ooh, and Frink, he is playing this really aggressive here. Mumu forced to show probably just to ensure the crash, and that's really nice Zenith Blade here. The chompers go down. Echo, he's looking for the dive here,
Going it.
but actually it'll just be a chunk flash.
Flash out by Novel.
Oh, lovely. Oh, tower disabled.
Yep. This
And that's the
solo
chomp.
Bolo under tower.
Oh, and he survives.
He lives.
Very, very nice dive there. Taking advantage of the level discrepancy. And yeah, that's the second kill on the board here for this Nautilus. Ooh, slight mistime there by the Jinx
Oh.
traps. And actually Ignite going down. Really interesting decision. 2 versus 2 in the mid lane. Last breath go, or whatever it's called.
Egg goes out.
Ooh. Some nice footwork there though.
No kills going either way, but ultimate used by both laners.
And we are at actually 640 and no dragon's gone down just yet. Interesting.
Yeah, slightly different from the Shyvana pick where you will just kill the dragon if you have an opportunity. Mumu not really having the opportunity to solo it. Echo wanting to do other things. Never on it. It's like we'll have to base.
Yep, and
Or will he stay? Try to collect the extra wave.
Drake is solo kill for Brink here. And it looks like, I don't know, we've got mid going all sorts of ways in favor of Cambridge, top going completely in favor of Oxford.
Yeah.
I wonder who's going to win if those two match up.
Volibear, impressive laner that will sort of one-shot you if you're not careful.
Yeah, and I have to say, I don't think that Cringe would be expecting this AP build. You know, it's occasionally seen in solo queue, but what I want to see now is this Jinx lane has had the priority in the lane pretty much the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah, Cambridge probably look to go do some dragon.
Yeah,
Go.
not opting for it. I mean, Herald's also just spawned. I think Cambridge off this could, in theory, crash one more, and then move up for the Herald. Vayne won't take their tower sort of very fast. They just got to be careful here of a Mumu. It looks more. I have to say, we did sing a lot of praises for Salamander in game 1 with his hooks, but so far, I don't want to jinx it because there's an Amumu bot lane. So far, it's not been as perfect this time. And Hypo playing with fire.
Okay.
Alright, that's complete disrespect here. And
Yeah.
Charlotte
Leona's
says
gonna give her life for this one.
giving a life, but don't think it
Says
matters.
anyways to the Mumu. Reverse combo.
Really questionable decision there from Cambridge. They
He gets out.
Yeah. Guess no real change. And Cambridge, they need to start doing something. This tower's going down in top lane slowly.
By Cho'Gath kind of stop to get that feast tempo going.
Oh.
And ultimate
Oh no,
used,
oh no,
and
not
ultimate
again.
misses.
Not again.
Is this a failed dive?
Another. Oh.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh, but the tower shot misses.
Oh, what's going on?
Condemned the wall he's
It's a
jumping
disaster.
over.
Oh no, and
Max
again.
kills him.
Top lane.
It's another dive.
No mana on the Cho'Gath. Flash force though. Good knock up by that Cho'Gath. That could have spelled disaster for him, if not.
Very well timed rupture. Not sure the Volibear had splashed out. It's obviously quite hard to tell how much tower damage to take any tanky stats.
Yeah, I think this patch has made everyone question just how much damage they're going to take from a tower. But
Yeah,
I-
the towers, raid bosses.
I really want to see Cambridge use this Jinx, stack a wave, crash it into the Vayne, who can't wave clear very fast, move up for this Herald, take it, get it down probably in the mid lane, accelerate this Yone, and just sort of use that to access the side lanes. You know, relatively simple with the composition they've got here. But a bit of an XP lead is sort of amounting in that bot lane. If we look at the gold here, pretty much what we'd expect. Just over 1,000 lead for Shoebox in the top lane, about 1,000 or just under 1,000 for Frink in the mid lane, and everyone else relatively even.
Mid lane not going so well for Casper, down about CS. Waves an awkward spot for him. Zenith played mid.
Interesting decision to break the freeze there. With their jungler pathing down to him as well. Yeah. Nice chunk there.
Blind.
But this is really nice play here from Funky Skunk. Knowing that Jinx wants to be pushing, but good, really good ward. Saves them. And this is probably the closest early game we've had of the day so far, I'd say.
Really taking.
Another good chunk in the mid lane there, though.
Quick trade, not really much counterplay there. The Swain.
And Cringe really needing some help here. This matchup is not going as he wanted to. 4 plates down in 12 minutes. A Zenith Blades lands. Oh, I think this could be a 2v2 kill for Cambridge.
Yeah.
Rocket's on, and Hypo's got excited. Super Mega the Deck Rocket used on full HP. Another stun lands for the Leona.
Poured out by the Zenith play, but no.
And that's flash forced. 2v2 kill for Cambridge. As
Go going in.
I think he's fine.
Quickly pick up the kill on Salman there.
And
Echo still has the ultimate.
oh, and Amumu actually really good move to actually just get himself to the tower. Stops Cambridge from hitting those plates. And we're actually in a gold lead for Cambridge now.
Yeah, off the back of 2 quick kills.
For
Caught by the Zenith Blade, and even though condemned Leon in the wall, trapped by the Chomper. As we go into a pause.
champ. Okay, top monitor issue is the reason for the pause. Oh, but we're back into game already.
Very quick resolution.
Yeah, and Mythic there for oh, our game has paused or crashed or something.
Yeah, our screen is frozen.
Our game screen is frozen. Maybe we're catching up on the pause? There's a good question, what's going on? Oh, I know we're back. I guess we're back. And again, look, Oxford looking to get the CC chain. He goes back. Nice use of the ultimate to get away there. But that's going to be down for
Soul Unleashed. Back, whatever. Soul
I have
Unleashed? Something Unleashed.
no idea, to be honest. All these new champs with their fancy names, and I think again Cambridge looking to attack this bot lane. Oh, Condemn lands. Echo goes over the wall. Nice escape there, but I think this could spell the end for Salamander. Super Mega Death Rocket goes a little bit wide, but this should be donated.
Try to buy a little bit, but ends up donating the kill to Jink.
Yep.
So that's where Oxford wanted to go.
Oh, and ultimate
And
used
another
here,
solo
but
dive.
that's the knock up again. I think that
Used.
maybe this time. Oh my god, the attack range. Is the ult coming through?
Flash out, but it's a 1-for-1 shutdown.
You know, that for me, massively in favor of Cringe mod. Both summoners and the ultimate used by this Volibear, as will condemn be used to save, but Flash Solar Flare actually gets the slow. Zenith Blade not going to quite make it. And Echo, he has his ultimate, but he's getting
Echo
CC locked.
up, but he can't use it. He's locked up. The Salamander will get the kill.
I think despite this, they don't have enough of a minion wave.
Oh, health on the Yone.
Oh,
Flash R by the Amumu.
And that shield
Locked up,
couldn't come
killed
up.
in CC.
But I think this should be first out of Cambridge, and actually a TP play being made here. Cringe mod, he wants some action there. Flash traps.
Flash chompers.
Lovely. And are they going to donate
will
this to
tumble
Cho'Gath
down.
or Jinx? Who's eating? Cringe mod says, I've had enough. I've been dove 3 times.
Yeah,
Nom nom nom.
I'm gonna eat the Rusty Iron Man. Cho will be anything. Go.
Herald used
Herald Floyd in the mid lane.
a bit prematurely.
get down, but won't end up killing the tower. Zekko's arrived. Wave. As Nico kills the tower, because Ko is not there, but Dragon is going to be started, slightly cured by Cam.
Yep.
Response to that.
Mythics being completed across the board for Cambridge now, other than the support as you'd expect. And this Dragon going down, just saying, you know, we know you got a relatively early Drake, but no soul coming through early for you. Hex Tech Rift, always a nice addition. We get to see the use of those Hex ports. And we actually have, we have Powder from Arcane in the game actually, to match the Hex gates.
Kane buff.
Yep. Oh, and Cringe
Oh,
mod. Oh no.
Cringe mod.
Cringe,
Getting a little
you
caught out.
can't do that. Rupture land,
Yeah.
but again,
I know it is allied jungle, but it's not allied territory.
okay. And this Volibear, let's have a look at the gold. 7,300, 2,000 more than
Yeah,
Cringe
2,000
mod.
gold ahead. Top
The
lane.
richest man in the game by 1,000 gold. Hypo, a close, well, not really a close second to be honest, at 6.3k.
It's actually such a great performance by Go. Volibear.
I mean, CS.
Unlike the first game, the carry build up, Yone going in, knocks up
Oh,
the
exhaust force, but
half health.
and actually the Krugs playing the hero there,
Yeah.
tanking the Q. I like this move by Cambridge to put the Jinx in the mid lane.
Solar Flare is on Swain. Leon will be locked
I think
up,
Cambridge can
stunned up.
turn this. Jinx is hitting, lethal tempo stacking, but actually it's a 5 versus 3. Super Mega Death Rocket flashed away by Salamander. But actually no one's gone down yet. Finally a kill goes
Flash
on
in.
Prez.
By Echo and will be killed by the Vayne.
But you see,
Health bars are low.
Jinx still looking to
Kill
hit.
tempo still up.
Oh,
Jinx gets a reset. Be pretty scary. Cambridge.
yeah,
leaves
oh,
this.
nice.
Rupture
Rupture.
land, Haunt.
I think this
Go.
could be a kill. Cringe mod looking to, oh,
Yeah. He ults away.
oh.
Rupture lands, but wall. No way to get past the terrain for the Cambridge side, so he will get away with his life with that one.
Yep, I think tower should be falling now. So that'll be 2 towers to 1 in favor of Cambridge.
The second tower of the game. Walk away.
Yep,
Yep.
both teams reasons to be happy here. Obviously, again, the top side of Oxford doing bits.
It's the National Sunderer build for the volley.
Oh wow, that's I've seen Sunder into Zhonya's in jungle, but I haven't seen Sunderer.
It's also tanking Zanya.
Yeah. Very interesting build. I have not seen this combination of items in top lane, but if he wants to continue to stomp that 1v1, then this is the way to do it. Midas Heroes cracking open a nice cold Red Bull. Thanks for hosting us at this wonderful event. A great shout out to them. So now we're approaching 20 minutes. Both teams, well, on the Oxford side, you obviously have a Vayne, so Nash damage is always something to consider. Cambridge, Yone, plus Jinx and the Cho'Gath to secure it. Again, I think we got to keep our eyes open for Baron Nashor quite early this game.
Cracking player of shield bow this game.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I mean, obviously you've got the Cho'Gath standing in front of you, and the Leona, but when you're tanking, you know, maybe Super Mega Death Rocket, Echo and Yone going in, personally I would be considering shield bow. Wits End second though.
Yeah.
I think that's definitely a fair move.
Wits End definitely does make.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll likely see a raise third.
Yeah, most commonly people they go the Raise Blade second on Vayne. It's so good for the champion, but Wits End here versus Cho'Gath, Echo, and Yone certainly makes sense. There's Charlotte gonna face check for that pink ward. I don't know about this one, but
Oh, with the life TP in from Cho'Gath.
Force.
Looking to turn this. Rupture only lands on the volley bear.
And Cambridge, they just look a bit hesitant at the moment to commit. I think they're happy with their position.
Spawning in 5 seconds. And they have control of the pit, but looking to make their way in. Bandit toss, Cho'Gath.
Ooh. And I think that's
Seems to be
Dragon.
no way in for Daniel. Cambridge will hear the dragon.
Yeah, and I just think that Oxford needed to pull the trigger there. They trade for the mid tower, that's just fine, but they have so much engage on this Oxford lineup that it's a bit confusing to me. They chose to just fully concede that one. Perhaps they feel like they're
I guess they don't want to
Fine.
risk running the Jinx traps turned on by some sort of Yone cap or something.
yeah, for sure. Gonna cross map. They're looking to and junglers are just narrowly avoiding each other. You see a Mumu in the minimap over on the Krugs, Echo on the red buff. And there's Cho'Gath. Oh, is he gonna spot him? He has Professor Brink going very deep there with the Hex Gates. Certainly making the most of this map here, as Rupture lands again. That he's been hitting a lot for Frink, but
Leona is on way.
yeah, this is definitely numbers
Two-
advantage for Cambridge. I don't know if Oxford want this. If they can burst them in time, certainly good. But lovely solar
Double
flare,
stun though,
and I
and
said
they will both go down.
before about the Nashor speed.
overextended.
2 people showing bot, 2 people dead. Vayne can't stop this Nashor, surely. They are
Yeah.
walking up though.
Looks like they're gonna one up.
Oh,
Yeah, a bit of an overextension from Oxford, given they didn't know where Leona and Jinx are.
yeah, and Smite is up in 6 seconds here, and yeah, it looks like they got to give the Nashor. Hex Gates again being used there by Latrez, as he's gonna look to attack Frink. Final hours
Gonna
used.
try to trade on back on Yone.
Oh, everything's gone a bit correct.
Fate unstealed,
Oh!
misses.
Oh my god!
It's a
How's he
trade.
doing this? Oh my goodness.
And very nearly 1v2 kill.
And you just
1v2,
think, if he gets the second, would he
2 for
turn
1.
it with a third? Rune stacked, healing there. Frink means business the last 2 games. Good decision here to pick up the anti-heal versus the Swain and Volibear again. And just like that, we're in such an even game. A little overextension from Oxford means Cambridge are in firm control.
Mark didn't think he needed to exhaust almost everything he missed. But Yone auto attacks pretty hard and fast, especially if you don't have field bow.
Yep.
Then
Yeah, and good point. Again, Vayne opting for this Kraken Slayer, wanting the extra damage, but sacrificing that survivability. And I mean, this is the reason why if IQ mid, it's either Yone or actually a Kali ban, which Frink played, but I don't think Akali's too hot on this patch. Okay,
so I misses Jinx.
really nice CC chain, and you see Jinx just
Getting
fully stacking
free-hit
that
by
lethal
Jinx.
tempo. Echo goes forward. Oh,
Salamander will
Jesus
fall as
flashed
well.
to block the hook. Yes, sir. Excellent
There's
play there.
3 quick kills over for Cambridge.
Really, really nice flash there by Che. Whether it was to get on his opponents or to block the Naught hook, I applaud it either way. And it just looks like Cambridge they found a second win in game 2 and they've just kept that going forward here.
Cambridge in a very good from the state.
Yeah, they're just going with their 4-man unit here. Yone on the side lane. No one can match him at the moment. But they're going to take this base. 1 minute to Drake. Really good decision. And that's going to be another 550 gold in that Yone's pocket. Or 600. Wow. I want to see how much gold he's on. Probably a full item. Oh, no, not quite. I'm chatting stuff. But Jinx is getting closer to the IE, and the Yone's getting closer to his next item. Now, if we look at the gold again, the only person ahead for Oxford now is Shoebox, and he's not the richest man in the game.
2k lead he had over Cho'Gath has diminished over time.
And really nice, confident play here. Okay, and again, look, Cambridge, they're taking this inside track into the objective. They need to make a way for Hypo to get in, though. He is currently zoned out of the fight. He's going to go the long way. But, oh, this could be a disgusting flank. Solar Flare goes slightly wide here. Final hour pack popped.
Nautilus ultimate used to lock.
Oh, nice ult from the Amumu, but Echo's already diving the backline. Jinx excited. Stopwatch use Vayne doing absolutely everything she can. Is it going to be enough? Another stat lands. Triple kill for Che. And is that a clean ace for Cambridge?
There's a 5-0-8.
And
a split fight, but Vayne could not turn that one when the Nautilus put down.
yeah, a valiant attempt. And I think just fighting on so many fronts with this current composition where you only have the one carry on Oxford, it just favors Cambridge. They have so many threats. Oxford just lacking damage, lacking range. You feel like if they don't just, focus one target, they've got no hope in these fights. Mid inhib goes down. They're gonna play it safe. They're gonna base. They're gonna say we're gonna take a calm base. We've got a 10k lead, and then we'll be back to slap you with our wallets. Che now, he's got perfect gold for the book. Is he gonna buy it when he bases? That is the question. Infinity Edge available for Hypothermia.
Yeah, we already have 10k gold. Okay, nothing stops.
Yeah.
State of the game at this point.
And this Volibear, he dove Cho'Gath, what, 3 times? Got the kills. Still has a CS lead, but at this point in the game, Cho'Gath is recovered. He's on 3 items. Oh, I was going to go to a stat check, but he's looking for the assassination onto the Swain. Solar Flare lands yet again. Charlotte is being an American sniper at the moment. Absolutely all of them hitting. Now we're going to do a stack check on Cho'Gath. Up to 9 here. That's 4.5k health. As director camera is pranking us a little bit here, fortunately. Oh, there we go. Took a little mouse wiggle to get it. Cambridge now, they know they've got the mid lane auto pushing with these supers. And now they're just going to transition this into the side waves. Actually gonna wait, look for this Nasher. They know they have such a lead.
Yeah.
And oh no, Funky Skunk, you can't do this. You can't be stood on this ward. Oh, and fortunately for them, Volibear puts down the big ward.
Gets away with that.
And I think
Edgewise. Well, it looks like they're gonna try to start the national threaten, force Oxford to come into them.
yeah, and the question is, if you're Oxford, even if this, like, where do you go from this? Oh, Dredgeline misses. Echo, it's a massive flank. And Vayne saying goodbye to your health
Vayne
bar.
is just instantly destroyed.
Charlotte picks up the kill, but 1 for 1.
Inside.
Okay, now Jinx is in the fight here. Not looking to interrupt. But Cho'Gath playing Mr. President. Flash over the wall by Hypo. Has he got a bit too deep here? Volibear going to land the stun on him. And I think he has, but all in the meantime, Frink's taking bot in him.
Pushing bot.
And who wins this? Who's locked in with who? It's a triple kill for the Cho'Gath.
Wow.
But
Yone is gonna end the game, by the way.
Cho'Gath doesn't care if he dies. Oh, he's spacing him so nicely as well. Let's go to Professor Frink here as he just takes the tower. No one gives a shit.
That's the end of the game.
Cringe kills Shoebox.
Physically stop this.
And just like that, after a disastrous game 1, Cambridge with back-to-back victories, decisive wins, and we're going to game 4 next.
Yeah, the 4v5 fight. And they end up winning it. They lost Vayne instantly. Also lost Vayne instantly. And it looks like they were getting overdove.
Yeah.
By the, into the Swain. They eventually Jinx kills the Swain. Cho ends up destroying everyone, and Yone ending the game bot while that's all happened.
Yeah, I mean, we just saw if both AD carries die, one team has damage, one team doesn't.
Yep.
And that's how that one goes. Yeah, so it's now 2-1 to Cambridge in this match. Just a reminder for anyone watching or who has missed Varsity so far, Cambridge are up 3-0 across the game, so the overall result has been decided, but we still have up to 2 more games left in this series, should they be required.
Pretty much for honor at this stage.
Yeah, everyone's playing for pride now. So, well, I don't really know what's happening next. Production have abandoned us to say goodbye to some people who are leaving. But yeah, there's not too much to say at the moment. Relatively scary game in the at points. Shoebox again getting a good lead, but not able to transition it. 1 second.
We'll be right back.
Hello, welcome back.
So I go.
Shen banned away. Yeah, Shen definitely was best champion far. He also had a very good early game performance of Volibear getting solo kills tower. Unable to convert that as getting failed in late game.
So, is it as we have
We're going banned away by the Cambridge side,
The weak fear the shadows.
and the ban comes
Fear controls them.
Fine.
similar bans to the last. Senna also moved.
like
Not want to have to deal with the Senna at all. Very worried about the Senna combination. Senna obviously quite a strong champion at the moment.
so we'll see, like both games have some different problems. How do we revert back to earlier games? Like we have seen red side when game 1 Oxford win red side, game 3 Cambridge red side. Cambridge on red side. Yeah.
Cambridge side of.
Yeah.
Yeah. See what they decide to first pick here. The time they're on side, they are picking Echo here.
So as far as we see, like the Echo did actually lost out in an early game, but like did quite a bit.
Echo did, but it's getting quite good flank, quite good engage the shield ability thing. Diving into that vein. Poppy pick up now. Presumably that's going top lane. Could also go jungle.
I'm not sure. Is Daniel much of a poppy player, or do
I don't know, but he could play it.
let's
Should
run.
Blitz hover. See if they pick that one here. Usually Blitz is more of a counter pick, but it will be locked. Oh, Blitz is Vel'Koz.
It's an early Vel'Koz rotation. We've seen that last year. Vel'Koz going to the hands of Lazarus in the bot lane.
Yeah, in bot lane with Marek.
Uh,
The cast could play that mid lane if you'd like. So we actually have two proxy picks side of Oxford.
the response would be the Sivir.
Responding to the Sivir, most likely they anticipate the Vel'Koz could be going bot. I want to counter that push, be able to poke out the Vel'Koz and respond, and also be able to block the Blitzcrank hook.
No, it's Vel'Koz. There's no risk.
Yes, that is true.
Uh,
Blitz is Vel'Koz. Sivir Seraph.
Seraphine. Could be mid, could go bot. I don't know where to expect. But the late threads Vel'Koz. So, I mean, like, Vel'Koz has similar ranges to both Sivir and Seraphine, so it's not that much of a range advantage.
Olaf picked up. That's
Olaf.
likely going to Funky. He is an Olaf player, which kind of makes me think Ivern could come out. They have played the Olaf Ivern sort of play for jungle style before, at least scrims that we've played. Camille Ban comes out.
Does Olaf work here more? Not really.
Now I'm angry.
Like-
Olaf is
There's not that
Yeah, and it's-
much CC in. Like, can he even get to Sivir or Seraphine with their move streak they have?
yeah. Well, that's the idea of having an Ivern mid, is that you help the Olaf stick on the trigger seed field route that allows Olaf to pull himself closer. We'll see if they go for something like that, or if they play something more standard lane. Obviously, if they're putting a main bot lane, then Olaf is going to be their primary AD damage.
Yeah.
If they're not playing mid.
Do I see them playing in AD mid?
Well, it's either an AD mid or you.
Packford has played quite a few.
Yeah, so sometimes.
Yeah.
But if you are the Ivern, you're helping the Olaf more damage. Teemo
It's a proxy.
hover, most likely a proxy.
Teemo.
We'll see what it is. Teemo is H-up.
Wait, so who's gonna take? It's probably support.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. It's probably a Vel'Koz popular, or Vel'Koz is going mid. We're gonna have another carry with the Poppy. Wondering how Poppy support will work into the
Because
Sivir Seraphine lane.
it's the
Yeah, GB picked up good zone control. The barrels late game scales very well. Barrels can hit pretty hard, and he has itemization options. And here we go. We see the Talon
it's the
pick.
it's
That's
it's a mid jungle flex between Echo and Talon.
yeah. They
Like,
could
they could just like
them
swap.
either way. Talon does have kill threat versus mages like Vel'Koz in the mid lane, and will also be looking for roam and impact both side lanes if he's going mid.
Ooh,
And there it
there's
is. It's the Ivern.
there's the
as
Ivern.
we
Yeah.
expected. So it's most likely Ivern mid, Vel'Koz Poppy bot lane, supporting the Olaf. And yeah, this is gonna be a banger game. We're gonna see how the Ivern Olaf combo,
Fancy like
interact.
we finally get like much more into draft strats in here. Like, we're having the Ivan as predicted. We did pretty well in predicting draft.
Yeah, I did say the
Like Ivan.
on the Olaf pick, I did say the Ivan pick was most likely to come through. Played it in Scrim. It was really scary. This was obviously before the Olaf changes. You know, they're gonna be doing draft now,
They're just gonna
Yeah,
go with like
considering the proxy. Yeah, Aatrox also picked up by top lane, and they're playing that in. The matchup could go either way. Aatrox can take a bit of hurt from Gangplank's use. Both of them have sort of range abilities while being melee auto attack champions. We might see the Ivan and the Olaf go up top lane together to help this Aatrox out.
yeah.
Given they're playing sort of mage bot, sort of farming at range with or they could, you know, run bot and try to dive for Seraphine.
Coward. May you die with your eyes closed.
It's a little bit hard because it is a Sivir. Poppy does not have the greatest reach potential out of any sort of melee support. It's usually more of a counter pick for sort of others that want to go in and mobile AD carries type of thing.
Like here we have the Silver Seraphine and provide that move speed that like Talon and Echo gets to get to the backline of Vel'Koz. But like it's just Vel'Koz doesn't really need heal or like it's not really a you need to play towards Vel'Koz a lot.
Yeah, I think
The Poppy would stop a lot of dashes that Talon and Echo have, but like, doesn't just stop move speed.
yeah, the Poppy won't be. The Poppy will be able to stop the Echo from dash. I guess it's W, town walls and whatnot.
Like
The lane is, you know, they're inherently playing from the back foot in bot lane because the double range, Sivir, and the push, and you know the poke that Seraphine provides in combination with the Sivir onto the Vel'Koz, who doesn't really have much stain. So yeah, I am thinking that both teams are going to look to top side, attack the Gangplank, to attack the Aatrox, which seems to be the most volatile lane here.
yeah, that's for sure. Like most volatile lane. But how hard would be Ivan's laning phase against Echo? It's not like the most easiest job in the world.
Hmm?
Like Ivan has what Ivan has like a root,
yeah.
a shield.
Yeah.
But, like,
so we probably won't see much, you know, 1v1 kills in the Ivan versus Echo lane.
And you don't get pro as Ivan as well that lane.
Well, if Ivan places bushes in the lane, his auto attacks get extra damage. He gets a push through that. If Echo can force him out of bushes, which we might be able to do, in the early stages at least, the Ivan the early push. We've seen the matchup. You know, Cloud9 has played the matchup with Victor, which is sort of notorious for sort of like an early game, you know, lane dominant pick that usually always gets a push unless they're, you know, other control mages. And even Ivan was able to secure the push versus Victor in those circumstances. So yeah,
we'll see how much room do the Olaf and Talon gets to work. Talon usually like more item tank compared to the Olaf, where Olaf like level 3 and 4. That's where Olaf would like get a lot of ganks.
yes, but as it goes on, obviously, Town will be able to more mobile around the map. As we say that, we're gonna go into a break now as we load into game. So we have another
Right.
5-man bot side invade.
Look,
The
Oxford, Cambridge have been well grilled in this
players
now.
dot
They've
the
been
board.
told.
Seraphine's gonna spot out. the
All right, she
Olaf.
went a little bit late. Should have been there a bit sooner, but nice bank spin made here. Oh, all 5 dodged the boomerang blade though. It's nice. Okay, level 1. That's a success for Cambridge.
Did drop the ward in their jungle.
Yep, a lot of wards used already for Cambridge. So in terms of stopping ganks, not the safest at the moment. In terms of lane matchups, Echo versus Ivan. Ivan should look to harass the Echo here in range versus melee, put down the brushes in the lane and just sort of use the airy and W passive to get damage, and that's a really generous leash from the Oxford bot lane. Echo has a bit of a decision to make. As I say, that's the full 50-50. You need to, in this matchup, probably fully invest to push the mid lane with your Q, or look to trade heavily with Ivan. You want to make sure it's in the middle. We just hit a bit of a pause at the moment, but it should be fixed very soon. Don't worry. There was only pause for a few seconds. I've been told.
As
GP versus Aatrox matchup. GP, pretty much all of the most lane matchups, he'll be able to get a slow push during the first 3 waves, crash that, maybe go for a coal base. But in the 1 versus 1, certainly can be a little bit dicey the later the game goes on. We've maybe crashed now though. How did they do this last time? They went.
okay.
And oh no, we're still crashed. Apologies guys, we're just trying to wait for the broadcast to fix itself. Fix scoreboard. Yes. Alright, we should be fine now. We're just gonna speed through and catch up. Not much happening really. Junglers, again, opposite side pathing. This time Oxford to top, Cambridge to bot. Echo jumping forward, getting that passive proc. But the extended trade always going to be won by Ivan. And we're going to see no ward use for any of the brushes yet.
Sort of that when you're running bot lane. Top lane.
And as we expected with this GP lane, he did push the first 3. I don't know. He's opted not to fully crash and reset. Interesting decision. And mid going as expected.
Yeah. Favor the Ivor mid lane.
As Cambridge just going to be hitting this tower a little bit early. Full clears being completed by both junglers now, just doing all 6 camps. They'll trade the scuttle crabs as Cambridge getting good use of their support items. Not much this Oxford lane can do at this point. Latrez again going for this exhaust. I guess. Ooh, nice attempt there by Salamander. Hypo caught a bit sleeping. But yeah, exhaust makes sense for versus the Echo and Talon. Not really for this lane. Probably would have expected Poppy to maybe pick that up. And again, actually Shoebox igniting lane twice in a row. Nice little barrel combo there by Cringe, but he's every GP's worst nightmare. Oh, running out of mana, but he's some nice space in there.
It's not actually recalled before taking bot crabs, so
Yeah.
but it looks like
Oh no, Charlotte's in trouble.
Seraphine's locked under a tower by the Poppy and goes down. First blood to Salamander.
Yeah, I mean, the only sort of important bit of this bot lane, if you are Cambridge, is do not get flanked by Poppy when you're pushing in that side, because you get trapped. And oh, this could be flash force. Flash already used, and that's first blood to Professor Fring. Oh, flash forward again! Oh my goodness, what is going on? Double sums used by Shoebox, and that is not good for him, because GP 800 gold.
GP is
That's
gonna
more than
base
enough for
TP.
Sheen. Both are going to base. The wave appears to be pushing back to Aatrox. I'm not certain though. We'll have to wait for it to go back there. Talon, another gank here. Flash.
Yeah, looks like it's
Flash
pushing in
is
favor of
traded.
Aatrox. Flash burned by Marek there.
And on a quick summon account, that's 3 flashes down on the side of Oxford to the 2 in Cambridge. DP, he's got that Sheen, pushing the wave. Is he going to stay? What's he going to do here? And I imagine...
And not much to do with
No, only
them. If I was
350.
them, I'd recall get a longsword. Warding out, bought the Olaf.
Yeah, interesting he didn't go for a deeper ward there. Certainly had the time to. As both supports now looking to invest in some early vision. And Salamander gonna walk right over Charlotte's vision. Thinking there's a ward in a different brush based on that. And we are at the point first dragon has spawned. None of these teams are particularly favoured just yet,
All
but
dodged out.
I think Cringe, you could be in trouble here. Goes popped by the Olaf. Early flash from Cringe.
Burns flash though.
And Talon appears, saves the day, gets the first strike proc, and that's all she wrote on that one.
So significant chunk on be it. Got a few corrupting pots. It's gonna have to do it to stay in lane.
And we see,
It's like they're gonna try to go for a dive in the top side.
just trying to get this before GP hits 6. And actually he's still only level 5, so it's not going too well for them just yet. Nice short trade for the Echo, and Sivir, a bit of a lane bully. Oh, flash stunned by the
Flash
poppy.
forwards, 2 kills over on Salamander. He saw the opportunity, just went for it.
Yeah, and that's,
No hesitation.
and that is twice now. Charlotte's fallen victim to the poppy stun. And these lanes looking relatively fine for Oxford at the moment. Hyper on this Sivir though. 4 melee champions. Ricochet going through them all. There's always that going for them. In terms of who's coming out of the early game happier, I don't see a clear winner yet.
Just gonna on 50 HP.
Yep.
But-
Oh, and Daisy does survive. Another Echo Q.
Daisy probably dies the next time, said Echo.
Yeah, it looks like he's about to despawn anyway. And again, mid push coming through for the Echo, and actually 50 bonus gold for the Echo. First dragon going in the favor of Cambridge. Is that looking? They found Olaf on his jungle. He's level 6 as well. And Ivan graciously going to be collecting this buff.
Take the. Ivan will also be able to take the red buff as soon as Olaf takes that as well, which will help him out in his
Oh.
lane.
I thought that was Seraphine ult for a second. The sound was so loud in my ear. Again, relatively slow early game. Both junglers pretty content with just farming up. Oh, and that's ultimate and
Oh.
ignite popped here for the Aatrox
Will
Barrel.
then have used solo kill for Nico.
Yeah, and that is the danger of this matchup. You get hit by the first Q, you know at least one more is going to follow, and with the ignite,
That W, and
yeah, not much
all
there.
of a sudden you're just getting down.
And now we see where this matchup in bot lane can turn a little bit. Obviously, Hypo being an AD carry, not going to be investing in any mana items.
Lost Chap really useful on these mages as you get so much mana sustain out of 8 level ups.
Yeah, and we did see this pick for Latrez last year, actually. First game of the 2021 Varsity. Struggled a little bit on it in lane, but again, was useful later on, so I guess relatively similar to this. But
Okay.
yeah, I want to see, can
Kill them.
Cambridge get this double assassin setup working? Boomerang Blade, that's the last of the mana they need to crash this wave. But without the jungler present, you gotta wonder, are Oxford just gonna try and freeze the wave here? But, ooh.
He's going to help Aatrox push out that wave.
Yeah, and actually, very interesting. We're seeing the another nice trade there for the Aatrox, but the lethality build actually coming out as opposed to the Gore Drinker.
The lethality items just have so much utility nowadays. Oh, okay. Looks like Gangplank's gonna die to the Olaf.
Oh, but Frink. That should be a kill going on to Frink as he flashes over.
It's a kill for the
And I expect a double kill here.
Another one.
One,
Likely to come through
two.
here.
There's the passive. There's the double kill.
2 kills for the Olaf, 2 kills for the Echo, but at the end, Echo gets the double buffs and gets to push out the wave.
Yeah, big wave being lost, or massive wave being lost in top lane.
I wonder if Casper's gonna TP up and catch that.
Yeah, very good question. Oh, but it looks like
TP's
he's
just come
staying. I don't like that decision. That's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's it.
Yeah, that's like 2 waves worth of minions just dying to the tower.
Yeah, two plus waves and 3 plates going over to this Echo. He's got 3 kills, 90 CS already, second highest in the game. And let's have a look. 5.1k, nearly up 2,000 gold on his lane opponent. And again, just a chunk happening in mid. Ooh. Interesting decision by GP to go to for the Trinity Force here. I guess a lot of melee champions who can get on top of him. Less of those squishy champs who can be assassinated by the Prowler's Claw build. That must be the logic there. Again, I am struggling to see, is there sufficient damage in this Oxford composition going later though?
Well, most of the physical damage is coming out from the Olaf. He's supported by the Ivy.
Yeah, I think that... oh! 2 ults going down here. And...
Just like it.
Oh!
My!
Oh no, Hybo's been caught out. It's a nice crescendo.
Another kill.
Oh no. Cambridge, what are you doing? Cambridge, what are you doing? He survives.
Just barely lives, but next parlay is a kill, and Echo's gonna go in for the dive. They managed to cover that one in the top lane, but
all in all, I think
Stiver died.
yeah,
Velko's ult. Some combination happened down there. You can see the whole thing.
I mean, this Poppy just looks completely lethal at the moment. Salamander having an excellent performance. But I don't know, maybe are we going to see the first tower go down? I don't quite think so.
Not quite enough damage. The wave has died.
Pretty even game.
Yeah. Perhaps Gangplank will be able to push the wave in, get us auto attack on the tower and kill it before Aatrox arrive.
Oh, 1 versus 1 in the mid lane.
Fighting with the Ivor.
And Daisy, the most irritating thing in the game.
Yeah.
This creature, but actually, Echo passive.
Gets the ult out and kills it.
Yeah, that was a lot of damage actually.
Yeah, that's gonna be that gone for the Ivor.
Oh, nice chunk there. And whenever we see low HP bars, you just gotta know it's definitely attracting this Talon. Gonna walk over a ward, but does manage to clear it.
Talon, just like Warwick, except without the visual indicator.
Exactly. Sees blood. Needs to go down. We're past 14 minutes now, so plates have fallen. Taking a quick check of the game, and top side of the map, all mythics come through, and the mythic on the Vel'Koz. Hypo, as we say this, completes the Gale Force, very useful versus the Vel'Koz stuns and to keep Poppy away, although the whatever charge or W Poppy, whatever it's called, can be a problem. I think I would have liked to see Kraken Slayer here. You have a lot of tanky champions on the side of Oxford, so perhaps a slight misjudgment there from Hypo on this, as Talon says thank you very much for your gold. I can't take the ward, but I'll take 30 gold. And another flash forward from Salamander.
Flash in,
Okay.
steadfast presence, unable to jump away.
Yep, and you know, Che says I'll take 30 gold from you, and Salamander says we'll take 300 back. So good pick there.
Rift Tower can be started off. Not really going to be testable with jungler on the board.
Yeah, and you just think that Cambridge, they've got to be timing this Poppy Flash, because every single time it's been up,
It's being used on cooldown.
they need to time it. But maybe they're not, I guess. Vel'Koz, you can't really take tower in a face, or his face, I don't really know. Vel'Koz, I don't know what Vel'Koz is. Don't know, Vel'Koz's pronouns are Sivir.
Yeah. Oh,
Looking for the
he's
1v1,
genderless.
and actually real nice spacing there. Interesting. Oh. Actually drops away for this as well. But maybe we're going to see a fight in mid, but it's Poppy completely just denying Talon. Oh, but what? An ultimate by
Triple
Seraphine
sun,
here.
triple
Who's going
root.
to take it? That's one for Cambridge, but it's one for Oxford.
That's one. And that's 2 kills.
Oh, but in the bot lane, Hypothermia has died somewhere along the line.
Yeah. Looks like the Velka solo killed the Sivir bot lane while that was happening. But yeah, that was very great combination game. Triple man Seraphine or the 3-man brute that is out
Oh
of
no.
that. The Echo.
Can't be doing this. Exhaust use, flash
Flash
use.
burned by the Vel'Koz to get away from the Talon.
And I've got to check. I mean, already enough for a needless to the large rod. What are you doing?
3 gold lead of the Ivan. Oh, it is an Ivan. His items are cheaper, but you know, Echo could be a big problem this game, set as it was the last.
Yeah, and I'm just looking. We've somehow swung to about a 2k gold lead for Cambridge. The only advantage going in the favour of Latrez here on that signature Vel'Koz pick, can we call it? I mean, we saw it last year.
It is a pocket pick.
It's a pocket pick.
Sure.
Yep. And I think they've struggled to find success.
They don't know there's a pink push. Yeah, they saw Robin base.
And Echo now just going to be able to queue these waves. Already got the second item. Actually going the Lich Bane, so going full one-shot potential here. As Talon going a no mythic build. Really interesting here. I thought we would see...
Yeah, it looks like a Ghost Blade into Cyril to
Yeah,
perhaps see like a Brawler Claw third.
yeah, I'm a bit shocked at that. Especially because you expect someone on this team will be investing into a Serpent's Fang. So that Mythic's just going to be very delayed. Another nice Seraphine ult, but Talon's going to be the first to fall. As Cringe.
All people die in response.
Oh.
And fight off.
Yeah, Dragon is up.
Vel'Koz looking to get some cheeky poke. Dragon.
And if we just have a quick check, every single Cambridge ult has been used. Aatrox and Vel'Koz ult available.
Still up. Disintegration Ray is still up as well.
Oh, might not be for much longer. He's getting run down.
Protect.
But those Ivan shields are big.
Ivan. And alive. World End is still up. Health bars at roughly sort of 60% here.
Yeah, and both
Yeah.
Salamander and Che completely sprinting to get involved. No team really wants to tank this dragon. It is a very high damage
Talon's
one.
back.
Oh, but it resets.
Ability that this kid offers. Echo's almost dead. No ultimate.
Oh, and then another
Stun is the wall.
nice disintegration rain. Nice poppy stun, but
There's 3
dragon
quick
goes
goals.
for...
Talon will take the drag. But at what cost? Sivir is getting run down by the Aatrox. World Ender resetting.
Yeah, that's a 4-for-1. I don't really understand the full chase here. But a fight. Oxford take a small gold lead and probably another... Well, I imagine they'll get 2 towers here, so probably another 1,000 gold or so going their way as they take another wave. Cambridge in a little bit of trouble here. This Olaf, getting very, very accelerated, but
Oh, Velko's careful. That's the talent.
oh, I think he's dead for sure.
Yeah.
650 shutdown going in the pocket of Che. That should be enough to complete the
Respectable
Serraldas.
of where the talent might be. Talent will get out scot-free.
Yeah, and only a 1.3k gold lead. 2 dragons to 1. This game very much still in the balance at the moment, and that Poppy W is not going to stop any blinks.
Echo are trade with Daisy.
So, looking at a pretty even map state. Both teams opening on 3 lanes. Daisy again gets tankier now that Ivan's level 11, but still relatively squishy to this Echo 3 passive combo if you can land it. And Olaf, nice efficient clearing. Both camps at once, one of those champs like Lilia, Fiddlesticks, enjoys doing these 2 camps getting low. Actually with Olaf. Future of the market actually on Talon. Good decision here. But the bot lane of Cambridge is struggling this game, and actually it's the mid jungle which looks to be enjoying this game. Oh, flash forward here, and Brink biting off a little bit more than he could chew there. As Talon going forward, ultimate pops. But I don't know if you want this. You've got Shoebox on the flank.
Yeah.
Oh, but a lovely Seraphine ult again.
Seraphine on 2. Ivan coming to save Olaf in time. In the end, no lives are traded.
Yeah.
Both teams will back off of that one.
So much being traded at the moment in terms of spells, but nothing really happening. And then you think, is it just going to come down to one of these objective fights? Oh, lovely stopwatch to dodge
Hourglass.
I assume it's to dodge the but
The talent is here.
yeah, I don't know if Salamander wants this one.
I think no kills. Cured rather. I might co-cast to quickly use a utility. I will be taking over solo until he's back. So Cambridge will get the and by the virtue of Ivor's like significant amount of wave clear. Decent amount of damage. World Ender U. But Gangplank will be just fast enough. Oh. Poppy has arrived to prevent the talent. The dive. Damage will be enough to kill the Gangplank. They will get out with that kill. Kills traded return. Look over to the Baron. Oh, sorry, look. Control the topside jungle. Talon fighting with Olaf. Olaf almost kills Talon. Doesn't quite get it. Olaf goes to the wall, but Seraphine completely obliterated. Again, no kills traded back. Cambridge. All of Oxford get away with that one. Olaf running into 3 people. No punishment whatsoever. And now we see the idea behind the Olaf combination. The Olaf, you can kill him. The Ivern gives him so much sticking, triggers slow, and the Moonstone is Olaf is trying to find Talon once more. Talon will back off. That Talon does not want a single piece of that.
Okay, so
We'll start the dragon. The backup kills.
Dragon going down. 2 apiece, and oh no, Hyper, you can't be going there. TP actually used by Agilior on that Ivan. I guess not the most useful TP.
Yeah,
but it's also
anticipating they'd get out so fast.
not really the most
Maybe they
punishing either.
did.
Ivan's not really going to be going into a side lane at this point. And Cambridge actually, without having a side laner, other than I guess the Echo probably wins all these matchups.
Campbell side lanes. I think it's Oxford that wants a sort of group and team fight. Aatrox is at that strong mid game. 5 points in both EQ.
And actually, though, I don't know about this GP build. Sarek second, going for survivability.
Yeah, for it. So, but then again, the 80 carry looking to annihilate, except for
Yeah, I mean,
you know, the Vel'Koz maybe feels like he needs more survivability. The Olaf to run straight through his barrels.
for me, it feels like
Aatrox.
Lord Dominic's though. Lord Dominic's and even just someone on this team needs a Serpent's Fang versus the Ivan.
Yeah, Serpent's Fan would be useful. Black Spirit picked up by Talon. Still delaying that mythic and no Bang shield.
Yeah, I mean, Cleaver here, you have 2 other AD threats on your team, and including a Sivir. So I do like that for sure. Oh no, I think
Damage to the Aatrox, but
Ooh,
Aatrox is
look at that
healing it all
healing.
back up. Flashed away.
2 versus 1 here on the Olaf. Funky Skunk could be in trouble here, and that's a shutdown going over to Jay. Life
Yeah, they managed to catch Olaf. That is 3.
ends. Oh my goodness. Professor Frank has done the impossible. He's escaped in a
Running really
1v4.
fast. But
Although,
on the hunt, disengaged by Sivir.
oof,
And GB is just flip pushing, taking towers.
yeah, I guess.
They managed to convert this pick onto the Olaf quite a lot.
Yeah, I guess that one thing this this build's pretty good at doing. Trinity Force, and also a lot of AD on these items. Taking towers, quite a nice feature here. Talon now has enough for another serrated Dirk. Probably going to be going towards a mythic, I imagine by now. And
Yeah.
Chempunk Chainsword picked up by the GP, although heal reduction has been nerfed a lot recently. In terms of the compensatory stats added, this item actually very underbought on the current patch. Really nice item. And particularly versus Aatrox, Olaf, and, well, I guess that's pretty much it. Very, very useful. And I guess the Moonstone as well from Ivan. 2 item spikes both on both of the bot laners now. This Vel'Koz very strong at the moment. Nice, easy wave clear for both sides. But this is probably one of the more useful 04 GPs I've seen.
Well, because also has a stopwatch in his inventory to the Echo and Talon dives.
Yeah, that's really big.
Been,
A lot of bursts on the side of Cambridge here.
Yeah. Been having issues with champion earlier moments. Doesn't want those to repeat.
So yeah, very, very interesting game. Cambridge have pulled it back with these picks, with these towers.
Yeah. They've actually managed to amass themselves a 4K gold lead
Yeah,
quite silently.
yeah, I think obviously part of the factor is you have got an Ivern on one team, and again, Salamander, you've got to stop doing this because it's quite illegal to be honest. All of these stuns landing,
Echo is shut down. Aatrox kills the Seraph
and
in a 2v2 with Vel'Koz.
to be quite honest, complete disrespect there from Cambridge. They've shown on all 3 lanes when Oxford really haven't shown much themselves, and now they've got
Towards the Baron.
2 out of 3 of their members are completely out of position. It's not the fastest Baron.
Flank has the TP, but obviously they're just
Yeah, I think Che
give this one, go for the tier 3.
wants to steal here.
Yeah,
Is he
looking
gonna go for it? Poppy.
Gonna burst this one down.
Oh, nice spell shield that time. But the inhib tower does go down, so a bit of a trade. And flash force by Salamander, but
Yeah.
Che gonna keep chasing, keep rocking that gold. The first strike. There's mid tier 1 yet to go down for both teams.
Yeah.
And Che, gotta be careful not to overstay. He's healing up a little bit off.
Yeah, I wonder how much of this gold lead is just because they have a weak on champ mid first strike.
It'd be interesting. Yeah, this first strike.
Dragon goes down.
You have GP
in favor
passive.
of Cambridge.
Oh, nice barrel, but I think you want to get out of there.
Seraphine stunned as the wall for the 5th time this game.
Ooh. Close on the barrel, but I think Cambridge, you're a man down at the moment. Just concede your jungle at the moment. Probably drop the 1 tower. But actually, they look like they want to contest. Sivir's a bit out of position though.
See how much gold they can get with this Baron power play. Should I say Red Bull Baron?
The Red Bull Baron power play. Welcome to. Well, great idea. And I'm surely
No
thinking.
wave, Cannon will die. Just get that tier 1, open up the map of themselves.
Yeah, and one thing which I guess Cambridge has got going for them,
Let's go for the dive here.
with that Sivir, they have a good wave clear, but Daisy, always a bit of a menace. And Sivir not actually present to defend this, and
They will be able to kill the tower.
nice stun by Salamander. Sivir gale forcing over the Aatrox here.
Talon just barely gets out with his
Oh my
life
goodness.
here, but no kills
Yet again,
on either side.
we've had
Both teams will get out with their lives
all sorts of
Oxford
things.
very heavily, though, and they will be backing off.
Yeah, I just don't know what to think of these fights. Everyone's living with a slither of HP. No one can quite finish the other one off. Surely, are we going to see the death cap coming through for this Vel'Koz? The answer to that is yes, and that's a big
Here we have
spike
the
for
death cap.
Latrez.
And the next time Talon does that, he's dead.
Yeah, and oof. Serpent's Fang finished for Talon, so we are going
No mythic.
Mythic last
Is
item.
it mythic last?
Oh my goodness.
Is he gonna build a mythic?
I mean, the item spike, if he gets to one more item with 4,
Yeah, that will be
Bonuses.
a sudden injection stats at that.
you'd be getting off Mythic alone, what, 20% armor pen, or
It depends what he gets. Prowler's Claw. What do you
yeah, then the lethality.
like 20 additional lethality.
At this stage in the
Goodbye.
game, pretty big, and oh, be careful though. Oh,
Talon gets knocked off, stunned to the wall, shuts down. Echo looking straight back onto the Ivern. Ivern deploys Daisy, saves himself with Trigger Seed, not enough damage to kill him.
yeah, and at this point, although this GP is fairly tanky, these barrels aren't going to be doing too much, but he's looking for the solo kill. But I think Aatrox still wins this solo, yeah. There's the jump forward, Ignite procs.
Ignite, pop, flash traded.
Yeah, and I think really
Gang
Sivir
fight.
just needs to get some items. Everyone's getting
Probably just harassing the Echo a little bit. Daisy tower will go down. Probably.
yeah, and I think
Lives on 50 HP, but likely not be fighting with that
ooh,
longer.
this lethality build, that hurts.
Infernal just barely missed.
Yeah, I think with all this healing, all this tankiness, really you just need your Sivir to get 4 items, and I don't know, this Gale Force to me, if I think the Kraken would have been better. Gale Force has definitely saved Hypo's life once or twice, but I think this is more about
Might have had some damage to kill a few members. He had the extra PS player.
it's quite difficult though. Cambridge don't really have a real front line, and well, Oxford have about 4 frontliners,
Yeah. Well,
maybe 5 if you
yeah, 4 counting Daisy.
if you put Ivan Shield on Seraphine, is not Seraphine, on Vel'Koz, is Vel'Koz a frontliner?
I would hope not.
You probably hope not. Dragon coming up in
Yeah.
40 seconds, I think. This is probably a, let's give it for Cambridge, but they appear like they want to fight.
Hey, Cambridge are here first. Scuttle secured though by Ox.
Yeah, I think that is one thing that Cambridge have done relatively well.
Nico will have to walk down here. Dragon spawning in a second, so he will be here in time. Clear the wave on the way as well.
Oh no, has Hypo's been spotted on this ward. The GP is also spotted.
Spotted. A little out of position. Might have to get the fight.
So good.
Going-
Oh, lovely set of ultimates here, but again, durability is the name of the game. And,
Aatrox World Ender used, just barely living.
oh no.
Gonna heal up a little bit. GP's on the backside.
Oh. Funky Skunk, triple kill. Is he gonna get the Quadra?
It's a Quadra.
That's a Quadra kill. Are they gonna look for the
There we go.
Penta?
That's the Olaf Ivern combination.
Is he gonna look for the
Are they
Penta?
gonna-
Are they gonna give it
are they
to
gonna
him?
give him the
I think they're
Penta?
gonna give him the Penta.
Yeah, they're gonna try to give it.
And
It
it's
is.
a Penta
And
kill.
It's a Penta for the Olaf.
Oh my goodness, Funky Skunk. He means business here today. Picking up a pentakill. Dragon goes the way of
Yeah.
Oxford, and the Nash you have to expect will go the same way. I think right now,
Yeah.
as things stand, firmly in favor of Oxford, and
Yeah, their comp is just showing what it's supposed to be doing. And even though the gold is even, their champ much better in economy situations. Champion Cambridge needs to be a little bit more ahead. Just as well as the Oxfords. They will secure the Nash at a 2.5 gold commanding position,
yeah,
looking to break the base at this point.
and I just think that in this composition, when the side of Oxford is so tanky, you need items on Sivir, and Sivir is your one carry who doesn't have items. So
Yeah. Just the one kill participation. So
yeah, certainly a difficult game for the Cambridge bot lane. Very quiet. They're surrounding us at the moment.
definitely feel the tense atmosphere in the room.
Yeah, I mean we're here.
We might be looking
Oh.
at a game 5.
Frank, be careful there. Yeah, I mean if we go to game 5, getting pretty late in the day already. Sure. The Rocket League teams they're probably not too happy at the moment, but we've got a good series out of it. So
Yeah, this is a pretty banger series. Let's see how Oxford looks to close this one out. Nico's pushing bot wave with the Baron, the Echo. They're looking to break top tier 1. Once to break top tier 1, they can push top and mid. Oh! Nico loses a chunk of his health, forces out the Echo ult
oh
to
no,
the zone.
Talon's going no mythic. Oh no. I don't like this whatsoever.
There's the rest of Oxford's top.
Guys, please, mythic items are very good. Build them.
It's like wave cleared. Live for now. But will they be able to?
I mean, that is the benefit of having a Sivir and a Gangplank, as actually pick on the side is being looked for.
He has no World Ender available.
Oh, but I think he can turn this. Oh.
Oh!
First?
The third Q just
Yeah.
barely didn't come out in time to get the kill on Talon
Yeah.
there.
The burst of
But
2 Cambridge
the
members
base
was
is being
enough.
broken now.
Oh. And again, lots of
So much wave clear tools on the side of Cambridge.
Yeah, but that is the
to defend
Gangplank
the
ult.
siege.
That is the Gangplank ult. I mean, the game's not over. The game is not over. Sivir getting close to that. What I only will pray and assume is going to be a Last Whisper coming next. Oh, Funky Skunk. You've been the hero. You might just become the villain. 1,000 gold. Going over the Talon.
Caught one before.
But it won't even
There isn't
matter.
really much you can do about that.
It's already a full build.
Without his Iron. That's a huge gold injection.
Oh, if only that went on the Sivir.
Wait. What is Talon's build? He built Kempo last time.
Yeah, I don't know about this
No
one.
mythic.
I really don't know about this one. The stats you're getting.
Yeah, and Seraphine has a future fire.
Yeah,
He's
you have
so
future
much
fire.
stronger if he just
You
had a
have-
mythic in that.
You have Kengpunk
That's why.
Chainsword. I don't know. This one seems just a little bit. I don't know.
Players a little bit tired. Not
Yeah, maybe fatigue's
thinking about the itemization.
maybe fatigue's kicking in. You know, we are in the
Yeah.
4th game straight. It's been a long day. Everyone's been up since pretty early hours. Yeah.
I want to see some game 5 inting. I'm really down to see some game 5.
Yeah, I'd love a blind pick game 5 or mirror matchup, something fun. But I mean, I think it'll just be standard gameplay. But yeah.
Set up with this next dragon.
Yeah, but
Both teams are on soul point.
I don't think you can
Whoever
do
gets
this.
one gets
Oh,
the soul.
this GP build is tanky, but there's just no damage whatsoever. Sivir doesn't have the items. I mean,
No damage, can't really shoot through the Olaf.
if a barrel isn't even tickling at this point, then you know you're in trouble. Look at that. Poppy is full health after tanking a Talon W on a barrel. Frink doing his best to get on this Vel'Koz.
Way. Might die to the burn. Hourglass, but Olaf is dead though. That's main carry.
Olaf dies, but wait, have I spoken too soon? Is that clean ace for Cambridge? Are you
That's
kidding
a
me?
clean ace for Cambridge.
Are you kidding me? 50 seconds on the death
Vel'Koz getting
timers.
caught out, having to
This is
fight
crazy.
with no health for that entire fight.
They're gonna end.
Olaf gets one shot.
There's no way. There's actually no way. Have they done it?
Yeah, and looks like they have a wave to end with no spawns coming through.
Yeah,
That
they've done it. I mean,
Cambridge's
GG's
third win, and they
in
win
the
the
chat.
series.
Cambridge have done it, and that's 3-1 in the League of Legends, taking the score to 4-0. And now we head finally to Rocket League. What a game! What a comeback! I didn't see that one coming.
Yeah, that was insane fight.
And I think it started with Frink getting a massive chunk on the Trez. I don't know where the rest of the damage came from though, but well done to Cambridge. But yeah, I think great.
Yep.
Wow. Great series. But yeah, thank you for joining us on the League of Legends side of this, and I will see you in a bit.